Awooga. How is it going, Sacer? Welcome to the next day. I don't remember how many days it's been, but whatever. Good morning. Welcome to more Billy Hatch and the Giant Egg Summer 2023 tournament. I am Witherman. I'm here with, oh my god, this is a horrifying camera. with Exilor. How are you doing, Exilor? Are you excited to see the smackdown between the stinkiest gamers, Clam and Chiron?
I was ready, but now I'm a little concerned. Oh dear. What is this at the bottom? I believe Kai has taken his video and just turned it into a, 40-minute GIF here, and then.
Oh, that's Clam's camera.
Yeah, Clam is Kai. So.
Yeah, Clam is Kai, and Chiron has said, "Screw Clam. I'd rather watch Chiron's docs," and it is just the documentary for Dino 8.
This is this is special for sure.
Well, here comes the smackdown. This is going to be an amazing fight between two amazing players. What's the Exilor here? What's the history between these two?
Well, Clam's got a little bit of like a, an age diff in terms of how long they've been around the scene, but Kai is a very strong runner, got up to, world record at one point. Clam just barely missing it due to some palace shenanigans. So, I think they're basically evenly tied coming into this race. Clam's put in a lot of practice. His recent no resets have been right where the race times have been for Kai. So, it's just it's going to be a race,
It's definitely going to be a race. Now, I wonder how much of exhaustion is going to come into this, because as was mentioned to us before we started, Clam has been streaming for the last 7 hours, just doing run after run. I don't think any of them actually finishing out, and it might be affecting Clam's psyche going into this run. Kai has only been playing for roughly an hour before this race, and he's feeling like he's playing pretty hot. So we're going to see if stuff starts to fall apart in Forest 1 for either of these players.
Yeah, I know Clam doing a lot of yes resets instead of no resets. So hopefully he doesn't accidentally reset in the middle of the race, I guess.
See, that's something that we heard from one of the previous commentators on one of the best Billy players around right now, Till. Tunes had mentioned that right now, especially with Billy's current state, you want to do no resets because you have no idea how far a run is going to go. And just to practice for a race, I think that no resets are absolutely the best thing you can do. Chiron, with a worse smash, ended up having better movement and reached the little funny chicken soup egg first.
Yeah, I believe that's egg number 71 or something. I don't know the lore.
Holy crap, get a load of this guy.
It's weird that one counts as an egg, by the way. A little bit strange.
It is strange. Does the giant courage emblem at the end of the game that gives you the fire suit count as an egg?
No.
Nice PDR from both players, both of which making it nicely over. Kai landing closer to the melons, getting a small little time save there.
Yeah, just nice. Neck and neck through this gate here. Both getting a very good egg KBC. And, same as always, just playing real solid.
No boo hoops from either of these players, both of which getting through Forest 1 with relative ease, making this stage look like such a breeze. But 1-1 is a extremely technical level. Watching it over and over, you kind of just get used to everything. But actually trying to execute this as a newer runner, especially hitting the PDR, 1-1 is pretty daunting. It's a pretty difficult level to get all the way through.
Yeah, it's certainly one of the harder levels, and that's why I like the idea of starting at Forest 2. Just, for fun. But yeah, this is it used to be sort of a less technical level, but we started adding PDRs and clips, and now we have to worry about 2 eggs at the end. So there's some, I guess, semi-recent developments to 1-1 that make it particularly more, difficult.
Is that too early? That egg looks like it's shattering, but I don't know if that's too early on the Cypher hatch.
I think it'll count.
Okay.
I think that's okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a Sacer tradition that the first level in every game within the adventure era must be complete and utter dog shit and really hard to get through. So it wouldn't be a Sacer game if the first level wasn't nightmarish.
Yeah, and thanks, Tiltunes. That does make sense. 72 minus 6 is the 66 that the chicken suit egg is. So that's good knowledge there. When they check the egg gallery later, we'll be sure to point that out.
Nice inflate on the B from both players, both of which taking Forest to the, more correct pathway.
Correct.
Nice flower hop from Kai. Clam actually misses it. Oh, he gets bodied by the cats. Struggling a little bit to get up here. Hopefully that one is going to be enough to make it. Kai has already entered the Shadow Gate. Clam now going to have to fight his way back up.
I do want to point out, Clam, I don't really know how this happened, I guess, but was ahead hatching Cypher in Forest 1 prior to talking to the Chicken Elder. But then afterward, after picking up the emblem, was behind. I don't really know that's possible, but
do they both run on Black Wheeze? What a strange distinction.
Sure. I'm not sure what the hardware is for both these players. I believe Clam does not.
Oh, Clam has a white Wii. That makes sense. That might actually be the distinction between these two right now. That's funny.
Yeah, kind of an interesting little nuance there, because it didn't make sense unless there was something weird with the load time. So unlucky, I guess.
Only getting 2 lasers on Kai. This has been a very nice fight so far. Oh, Clam lost his egg to Arageko.
Probably going to get a 3rd laser as well. Not that it really does too much here, but he's picking up the fruit. Doesn't really need to, I don't believe. You're not going to kill him that much faster.
You definitely need to land that second hit. Walks away before he thinks Arageko is dead. This is a little rough right now. I mean, of course, there hasn't been any major meltdowns. This is still Billy. There's still so many levels where something absolutely horrendous can happen. But right now, Chiron is definitely starting to pick up a little bit more of a lead as, Clam is just now exiting the second stage.
Yeah, I believe, in terms of the places that you could get your egg popped by a boss, Arageko is certainly one of the more forgiving spots. So it's good to get it out of the way early, I guess, and hope for that not to happen on the future bosses.
I would much rather have my egg get lost to Arageko than something like Glur. If your egg gets popped on Glur, oh geez, it's like an extra phase.
Kai opting to do Forest 3 before Pirate 1, just based off of, I assume the right side KBC is difficult here. Don't want to push it back any further than you need to. I typically see the egg be one size larger for this KBC. Not that it really matters, but it's just kind of like how it always happens. But gets through it no problem. Easy as anything.
Clam gets pineapples from the frog. That is very nice.
Yeah, it doesn't have to go down on the beach and collect those fruit. I don't really know what this whole thing is, but other than that, it was fun.
Nice chick bounce from Kai to get over the gate. Got a lot of height off of that.
Yeah, Clam skipped walking through a gate that was open by bouncing around it.
Oh no! Chiron has taken a small little tumble.
Chiron fell down.
Chiron fell down.
No.
Is he going to opt for walkies? No, he's going to do jumpies.
Jumpies is always the way to go there, by the way.
I like walkies. Walkies is fun.
Walkies may be fun, but, you
Nah,
know, you can fall off.
Well, you got Chiron fell off with jumpies. That's my anecdotal evidence.
Okay, well that's good. So some sort of it's a
That took a long time.
yeah.
I believe that Chiron's stream was paused as there's been a temporal anomaly, and Clam is now 10 seconds in the future.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't exactly know what happened, but here we are.
Well, regardless of that, Chiron's little mishap on Forest 3 may have put it even time with Pirate 1, so basically neck and neck, maybe a little bit on Clam's favor here. Couldn't really tell because of the little pause there, but I believe Clam is just slightly ahead now.
And I believe that Kai got cherries from the frog, so very good RNG from both players. Clem, ooh, that cannon shot looks good.
That was actually like the perfect shot there. You can't get much lower than that. Saving just fractions of a second, but it is, everything's adding up here.
This has been an excellent Pirate overall from Clam so far. We'll see if Kai is going to be able to keep up as he is getting ready to enter Pirate 2. But Captain Glur, she's not one to go down too easy. Glur is a little bit of an annoying boss fight. We'll see if Clam can get the fast Glur.
Yeah, anglerfish don't typically have the little bulb unless they're a female anglerfish, so that's a little fish lore for you guys. If you weren't a fishologist, we're just helping you out.
It's true. Any marine biologists in chat?
I prefer the term fishologist. I think that's much better.
Yeah, this is looking like an excellent Glare from Clam. All he's going to do is just hit him with Pushma, and now he can grab the emblem relatively easily.
You'll notice, by the way, that a couple of runners, I guess, will shoot the egg and it won't hit Glur there. You actually have to wait for just like a little bit for Glur's invulnerability to wear off from dropping down and shooting the little pool. So great timing from Clam there. Got like probably about the earliest you can hit the boss and still do damage.
Oh my goodness. That cannon shot from Kai was very terrifying. Just barely was able to make it on.
Yeah, and the orientation of Billy on the egg actually, made the difference there, I believe. If Billy's off the side, you'd have to do a roll backup, which most people, it's maybe not even worth it to do. It's so hard.
Trying to react to that is very difficult. You do not have a lot of time.
Clam going ahead and destroying the barriers, which him and I have no idea why it's not faster. Still. Because it definitely was back in 2014, but somehow now that we have a yeet involved, it's not. I don't know. I don't get it. Yeah, but good on him, sticking with tradition here.
And as you were saying, Clam has been running the game for a very long time. Kai. At this point, Kai has also been running the game for an extremely long time. Everybody that runs Billy has been running this game for as long as they've been alive, basically.
Well, I don't know about that, but
that's what it feels like at the very least. Like most, there's a couple more newer runners for sure, like within the last 2 or 3 years. But it feels like most of the runners in this tournament have been running the game for at least 4 to 5 years.
Clam, unfortunately, it looks like missing Super Yeet. May have gotten normal Yeet just based on how the penguin paused and then kind of flew up there. I couldn't tell, but
it's a sub 1, so I think that's a Yeet.
I wasn't watching close enough. I was kind of paying attention to Glur, but I believe it was normal Yeet there.
Yeah, it seemed like standard Yeet. Standard Yeet.
Yeah, that's what the kids call it.
As Chiron is now entered Pirate 3 himself. Clam entering Pirate 4, the stage where you save Rolly. I highly doubt either of these runners will make any massive mistakes in these levels. Smiles.
So let's just think about this for a second, right?
Okay.
Forest 3 takes about a minute and 10 seconds RTA-ish. Around there, if you're fast.
Okay.
Pirate 3 takes like
55, a minute RTA.
Yeah, minute RTA. So the difference between these players, based off of those two emblems that they have, is like less than 10 seconds. I mean, this is extremely close so far.
Yeah, this is an ultra close race so far. Chiron has like the very slightest lead.
Yeah, very fast Pirate 4. Basically, we're at the point where the first mistake is what's going to determine a lead here. Like, I don't even know that you can really even call what's going on here a lead. Yeah, gets Super Yeet and picks up the emblem. Good. That was... I almost missed it, but that was good.
Like, he kind of Tony Hawked off the side of Clip in there.
Oh, Clam doing getting unlucky with the spawn direction of this enemy, but gets through it at 10, which is still, much better than not doing it at all. So, very good. It's about like 3 seconds slower than you can get it, but
it's still
in a race.
Faster.
That's so good. Yeah.
Yeah, in a race.
Getting it at all.
Oh my god, that cat wanted blood.
All right, we're getting into the B-clip territory for Clam. Looks like gets the inflate here.
Inflate. When he gets the knockback clip. Very, very nice. And a very nice pirate from Chiron as well, saving his friend Rolly. Now, she definitely caught a lot of that explosion. I can't believe she didn't die.
That was closer than most runners will throw the bomb. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was very tight there. Not killing Rolly there. I'm a little surprised. But Rolly's got some persistence, Bomb goes off, no big deal. Brush it off type of thing.
Clam has now entered Forest 3 himself.
Did he do Pirate 5 yet?
No. That's strange.
Well, okay, so Clam's in Forest 3. Interesting route for sure. Just getting rid of some extra time for menuing. But, no big deal. The frames you save aren't that important, really.
Very nice left side knockback clip.
Yeah, so is going to lose just slightly some time to Kai's right side knockback clip. And then this Super Yeet versus normal Yeet. And that's what's separating the players right now. Very, very small differences in gameplay.
I will mention that Chiron is also in Dino 1 right now. He did not opt for Pirate 5 either.
Yeah, I don't really know. Pirate 5 is not easy. I'd like to get that out of the way if I'm me. But, I guess...
Yeah, I'm not sure what's up with saving Pirate 5 for later. That seems a little silly, but I mean, hey, there's a reason that we're commentating and not running, yeah? There's a reason that we're up here and not down
for sure.
there.
Boy, am I glad that we're up here and then he's
there
down
and there, and that he's indeed the sheriff.
They're the sheriff, yeah, both of them. And they're about to sheriff Pirate 5 just after we started talking about it. Clam going back to Pirate 5 to go take care of it. He's like, oh shit, I forgot.
I'm checking his splits. That is indeed his route. He does Pirate 4, Forest 6, Forest 3, then Pirate 5, which is indeed the most oh shit, I forgot ass route I've ever seen.
Now, you'll see Clam here not opting to go for the Wither bounty.
Nice
the problem...
you, though.
Yeah, honestly, great Pirate 5 without it. Very, very good movement across the anchors and also getting the IGU. That's not going to make it. Oh. Yeah, it looked a little bit not correct.
We've had a couple
That makes
instances of that in the tournament so far. People are just not tapping right on the stick. You people are strange. Oh, he's making this. Okay, that sign bounce was very clean.
That, by the way, getting a forward shot off that sign instead of straight into the wall, or like doing like a little ricochet off a wall thing, is really hard. I mean, you have probably like 2 pixels to try and do that. Otherwise, Billy will just get pushed off the platform. So, great backup from Clam. That's so tough to do.
Oh, the
Kai.
sign bounce from Kai.
Yeah, I think I did this like 6 times during my recent race. Alright, Kai backs it up the second time, so no big deal. Not a huge time loss or anything. Yeah, that sign has not been treating me very nicely recently. I'm not a huge fan of it.
Yeah, Kai having to put the brakes on real quick, almost died during the cutscene. Yeah, that's one of the cutscenes we don't want to die during.
Yeah, there are certainly many cutscenes not to die during, and the 3 in this one are the most punishing in terms of time loss. Some of them were good, you know. You like the Elder cutscene deaths, but Dino deaths are not good.
No, not good at all.
Oh, that was the earliest jump I've ever seen. That was
It still
crazy.
works, which is nice.
Yeah. I mean, that has like evidence of a lot of practice, or maybe luck. Not sure.
And then the super nice corner IGU. I don't think there's any luck here. I think this was all skill. This Dino 2 was masterfully done. That's
Jumping very early. Oh.
I know that him and Monkey both do this, but that is a pants shitter. Like, the close, like, if you touch that lava, if you die during this cutscene, you soft lock. And the fact that these, I'm gonna say it, idiots, are willing to go for it in races like this, I mean, that just shows the level of consistency they have. Like, they are so immensely confident in their Dino 2. They'll just, like, put their dicks on the table like it's no big problem.
And I believe that's like the second lowest one we've seen in the tourney. There was one where it was like just inches above the lava. Ridiculous for Monkey. That I don't know why you would ever do that.
Well, because it saves time.
Time schmime, you know? Like, I don't know. At some point, that's not the goal. You gotta be playing, you know, a little bit more to win instead of to save time.
You heard it here first. Excelor, speedrunning champion, says not all speedruns are about saving time.
This is very true. I don't disagree with myself.
You only need 1 pineapple for the Richie egg? That's nice. I thought you needed at least 2.
No, Richie prefers some fruit, and I don't remember, and that's why.
Thanks.
Does that help?
That was very informative.
Yeah.
Ooh, swag-tastic Stein bounce from Clam. That was very nice.
Yeah, it does save the extra 3 seconds on Kai there from walking around, so...
It's true.
Just,
Kai is going to be...
small optimization.
He's going to be shaking in his boots knowing that Clam saved 3 seconds on that sign bounce. That could be the difference.
And you know... That's like a joking thing, but also it really
it's
could
like
be
kind of true, yeah.
These gamers are very...
Oh, it's not going to be the difference because Clam forgot to press the A button. Oh, that is so rough. Thank God there's a Richie egg up here, so he has a chance to catch back up. But that is a cataclysmic mistake. You know, you can still walk this back, but oh, jeez.
Yeah, this is taking that 3 seconds and getting rid of it, and then adding probably about 7 more. So a little bit of a costly mistake at this stage in the race.
There you go. Clam making it cleanly across this time, but Kai did lose his egg in Topo. I'm not sure what he's doing. Oh, there we go. He was baiting Topo out. That makes sense.
Yeah, I believe there's something called the spot, the Dino Topo spot or something like that.
It's the Kai spot, I believe.
Oh, is that what? Oh, what? Look at that IGU from Clam. Crazy. I mean,
Very nice.
That's 100% luck. No,
Really.
I don't think anyone really knows where that is. Like on that.
Oh my god, the way Clam did that looked like he had no setup. Oh, that was scarier than the other two. What are you doing? Why does it work? Never punished, these Billy runners, as Clam enters Topo. They are about a Topo apart.
However, Clam does have one more level under his belt. Did Pirate 5, I believe. So
This is very true.
yeah, it's not super clear. I guess Topo takes and I call him Topo, so I'll do that. It takes a little bit more than Pirate 5 would optimally. So maybe a little bit of a lead for Kai.
Did Kai get Fire Hoop? I did not look.
Oh, that's a good question that our loyal viewers at home, you guys might have noticed he did or did not get it, and that's cool. Definitely saving time or not.
All right, that was a pretty good Blizzard one, if I do say so myself. I did see all of it, and now Kai is going to be going down the Slidema to grab the Courage Emblem.
Did you know you can actually sign bounce off of the Elder Chicken?
I did know this. To what avail?
Yeah, it's not quite good. If it was better, it would be good, but it's not quite there.
That's true. If it was better, it would be good. I agree.
I'm just telling you the facts here. It's interesting that we were both looking at Topo, also known as Topo, during Blizzard 1. The most boring thing on the right side, we're all staring at it. That's interesting.
Real Mim and Till in chat are letting us know that Circus ECSS doesn't Elder Bounce.
Right. But Circus ECSS is Cirque du Soleil. You know what I mean? It's I don't see it happen that often.
That's an interesting comparison. Just something you don't see too often is Circus Soleil. Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen it, really. Not to be, if I have seen it, I don't want to be rude, but I don't think I have.
Alright, nice Cypher storage. Nice knockback clip.
Great emblem pickup from Clam. I mean, this is just standard Billy situation here.
Oh, this is Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg. Will he be grabbing the gold coin? He will not be. The run is invalidated.
Yeah, gotta get at least 5 of those by Sand 3, otherwise you just lose.
That's true. You gotta pay the toll.
Yep, there's a little chick out front who grabs money from you, I guess. I don't know, something like that.
Anyway, moles.
Now, I believe Kai has recently transitioned from doing safer mole strats to harder mole strats. So we'll see if that comes to bite Kai in the butt or help Kai in the time. It's one of the two.
Yep, one of the two. Clam did get Fire Hop. I did see it this time.
Yeah, so maybe not saving time over Kai, but maybe doing so. Great strat there. Oh, look at that!
What the?
Actually, one of them wasn't a it wasn't a watermelon. I got kind of baited by the color of the fruit. I'm a little bit shocked there, but that was very good fruit pickup from Kai during moles there.
Very nice moles from Kai. I was going to be seeing... Oh, well, no, yeah, I forgot. You have to make it over to that. Double emblem spawn, but Clam's got to go a little bit down the secret slide. He's taking these corners really tight.
Yeah, especially that left side. I'm terrified of it. If you go too far to the left, there's like an extra bit of gravity over there. Or maybe it's the angle of it is more strict. But if you go too far left, you don't have a chance to go back onto the slide. It'll just put you right off the edge.
I hope that was decipherable for y'all at home, because I have no idea what Exlor is talking about. As Chiron enters Blizzard 3 and Clam has entered Blizzard 2, I guess that Moles was so scary that Kai has turned into a monster in my eyes.
Yeah, that adds up. I believe Clam here liking to move it on Blizzard 2. Going to kill the cats in an order. Maybe the right one.
Oh, Kai does not grab enough snow. What a silly goose. Gonna be forced to go back a little bit. Puts on the head downward. No, he's stuck sniffing his own armpit.
Yeah, certainly unfortunate that the neck is contorted in such a way. But, still can see at least 1 pixel of the eyes and face there, which I would say is at least decipherable as a snowman. Clam getting a little unlucky with the shot collision there, not hitting the second snowflake.
Yeah, I was beginning to get a little bit scared. I think he used up every throw of Cypher, with his final Cypher throw being the one that got him out of the castle.
I think he may have had one more, but it was certainly close. Which, if you clip in using the Thorn Fence and you run out of Cypher throws, you gotta restart the level. You're just stuck in there indefinitely. There's no way to get out that I know of. Alright, we're seeing Moles from Clam. We'll see if Moles is polite here, giving...
Okay. I just want to point out that if anyone was watching Kai's screen, you could see where that egg exploded is where Bantam would have died. That bomb was so close. That is the closest bomb I've ever seen to killing a friend that didn't kill them. Oh, and Clam getting no damage on this phase. Mole's flipping right as soon as he threw the egg as a little trick going Lamau. But it's okay. With a full-sized egg, Clam is going to be able to just eat Moles like Christmas dinner.
Yeah, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and Easter dinner all eaten there. Killing,
yummy.
Yeah, killing the... Oh, I honestly thought Kai entered the wrong level for a second there. I was a little worried, but I believe Blizzard 6 is played in the run. I'm a little rusty, but I believe that is the case. So congratulations on picking the right level.
Collect the correct level. I will say, Kai has been playing really well, but something that I've noticed is that his mash today has not been on point. His mashing through text boxes is a minor but very much appreciated skill in this game. And today, Chiron just does not have the stones to mash.
Yeah, the mash stone's not there. Little unfortunate, but, in terms of the grand scheme of things, as long as a solid run comes out, the mashing matters less than a couple of other things.
It's true. Now, as Clam has gone ahead and entered Circus 1, this I fully understand. Circus 1 and 2 are extraordinarily difficult stages. Certain points of them are just reset fodder, to say the least. So getting Circus out of the way ASAP is very much appreciated.
I will say Clam not going for the PEDR into the yellow hoop up there. Probably for the best, because nobody does that. But it is an option that he's not going for. Sad.
I like that little micro adjustment he did of hitting a switch on the right, then going for the circle on the left. That was very cool. And then he yorks himself right up with that giant egg. as Chiron yorts himself right down with the small egg to set up for the Dino 8 box clip.
Getting whatever those are, and then getting whatever these melons are. Unfortunate. Clam will need to get some of these small enemies to be lucky. Got one,
Okay,
got
2 cherries.
That should be
3
sufficient.
cherries. That is enough.
Matter of fact, you can skip that banana. Okay, well, we'll pick it up. No big deal.
Some of the worst big fruit RNG of all time, but a lot of the best little fruit of our RNG of all time. So Clam is going to be able to get out of Circus without losing too much time, while Chiron had an absolutely gorgeous Dino 8, as to be expected from the man who spent multiple hours making a documentary on the stage.
Yeah, I was watching it in the bottom left and also in the bottom left, and it seems like he took some inspiration from his own video there. Very skillful.
It is time for Chiron's backtracking through Pirate 5. Will he be attempting Anchorless? Nope, doesn't even humor the idea.
Yeah, no humorers here, only seriousers.
It's true.
A little bit of a yelling at the egg.
He got so mad that he didn't get up in time that he decided to take out his frustration on the egg.
Yeah, it's like the Chow Garden. If you yell at it too much, it turns into a little devil flying thing, I think. I don't know. I haven't played the games. Just had to draw in the fact that this is a Sonic Adventure game.
No.
Kind of.
Alright, Chiron has had a very, very nice Pirate 5. No backups here, all front ups, as Clam is now entering and going through the dreaded Circus 2. He is going to be going for the BDR here for double out of bounds. This is a super cool route for only the most expert level of gamers, and this looks like Clam's bread and butter. He is the most expertest level of gamers.
Yeah, I love how Clam sets these up. It's no frills, no quills. Just a very, very patient and correct way of doing it. Very methodical.
He did not break open the glass, so I hope nothing cataclysmic happens. There's a very small chance, but he's probably fine. Yeah, he's okay. Very good Circus 2 from Clam, as Kai has clipped out successfully in Forest 6. This Forest 6 has been going absolutely swimmingly so far. That angle was a little sussy. That bee wanted blood, but Chiron is moisturized, unbothered, unfazed, girl bossing his way through Forest 6.
Bakuside asking who's winning, me not knowing who's winning. That's that.
Nice B-clip without the inflate.
Yeah, it does the backup where you bait him over during the charge phase and then gets the inflate. It's a little scary. You can drop your egg on the ramp there, so you have to play it very, very smartly. And Kai does it very well.
See, the most important thing is that we're all winning because we're all here together, watching and or playing Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg.
Where they're
definitely Sega's best game released in 2003.
Yeah, Wither just added a bunch of banned words to the chat about anyone hating on Billy Hatcher, so looks like only good opinions here.
It's true. I have prevented anyone from saying anything wrong.
Yeah.
Billy Bad, someone get that man. Get him out of here.
So yeah, I believe Clam's done Circus 2 versus Kai's Blizzard 3 and 4 and 6, right? Is that the comparison here?
Sure.
Does that sounds like Kai's ahead by more than I think he should be. Oh, but Kai hasn't done Circus 1. He's still on it, so...
Yes.
So yeah, that's probably about fair.
Oh, jump! Oh, I'm glad he got that jump, and he got cherries for the jump, too. Very nice. Yeah. That was a little close to Shatterma.
Yeah, Breakma is in full effect there if you're not careful.
The only thing getting hit by Breakma this race so far is my heart from the... I don't know. I have nowhere to go with this. I was trying to come up with something, but I have nothing that has broken my heart because these runners have both been playing so well. The only thing that's going to break me is the fact that one of these runners is going to be sent to losers after this. And they are going to have a hell of a losers bracket. Hey, we both just showed up in the documentary.
Oh, was I in there?
Both of us. It was literally just us two together.
Yeah, as you can see in the bottom left and also in the left, there's us and us sometimes.
True.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
You know, Clam is going to be getting the Elder cutscene skip, just enough fruit. Oh my gosh, that was very, very close. All right, and then Billy is going to be swimming with these sand fishes, respawning at the top, and then grabbing the emblem in the nighttime.
Yeah, grabbing it in the nighttime better than grabbing it in the day, because you skip time sometimes.
It's true. You actually save time temporally on top of in real life. That's so cool.
That is very cool, yeah. It's a little... Alright, Circus 2's coming out.
Now, Chiron taking the Ultra Gamer route as well, gets the dash jump, and he makes it across with relative ease. Everything is going so well for Kai right now. Is he going to get this one? He, yeah, it's okay.
Too far left. Gotta do it again.
Yeah, it's okay. You got time to do another one. Oh,
far right. Gotta do it one more time.
Yeah, I don't really.
Goldilocks and the Three Bears here. Let's do it.
And is this one just right? Nope, that one is shit.
That's a third bear for sure.
All right, here comes the fourth one, and that is the Goldilocks zone. As he now bounces across, a little close, but it's okay. He made it. Will he be opting to open the mirror? I would imagine not. He believes too much in his bouncing ability.
Yeah, worst case scenario, you can just soft lock and restart the level. So, no real issue here.
It's okay. He made it. That was a little low, but
yeah, it was a little...
I mean, whatever. As Clam is now opting for torch skip, that was really weird. He made it.
Was not very far into the torch there.
I think every single part of that torch skip was off.
Oh, look, there's you.
That's me!
I just saw you. Wow. All right, anyway.
He does a dash jump into the egg? What the hell? Clam is on fire right now. That was so cool.
Yeah, that is a really cool strat, but then also on the torch, just barely like counting as being on it for his second bounce.
Nice Fammy skip from Clam. That is such a difficult trick, and every single part of that was executed beautifully. Every single part of that just chained together so well. Gorgeous torch skip, gorgeous torch bounce, or like what?
You know, yeah.
And then you got the amazing Fammy.
Yeah, he's like a magician in a circus.
Speaking of magicians in circus,
oh, that's true. There is one.
Kai is owning Saltim the monkey right now. Hit him with the giant egg. Boom. He's crying. He's dying, and he's gone.
Clam's going to try for Fast Corvo, which is a specialized technique where you manipulate egg growth sizes to do certain amounts of damage at certain times and control the fruit respawn rate. And yeah, it's a mess, and I never get it because I'm bad, but I bet Clam will get it here because he's better.
It's true. Clam is a god-tier gamer, much like Nimputs. Thank you for the raid. Hope your stream was well. Welcome to the Billy stuff. Yeah, there's a lot going on with Fast Corvo. You're going to see a bunch of different weird delays and like attacks, and like things aren't going to make too much sense, but it's all the idea of damage and size manipulation for the eggs, wasting time in some places just so that we can make sure the fruit respawns at the right time so you can get the right sized egg for the right hits. You know, like this.
See, when I was doing my run, I hit Corvo, waited for the fruit to respawn, and it just didn't. I didn't wait long enough. It was all over. So, great waiting from Clam. Oh, Kai not getting puzzle board skip, not getting on the little ledge there. And he reads the text box. Big text box reader.
No, Kai's mash. I think he was a little distraught from missing that. It threw him off his game.
That's just barely. Oh my god.
Every part of that was terrifying. He just barely made it across, but good on Kai keeping his composure.
He needs a little more fruit than if he doesn't skip the puzzle board. So that is a small detriment if you use the spotted egg.
And real quick, gonna divert attention back over to Clam. I want everyone to take a look at Clam's health bar once this emblem spawns, because this was horrifying for a moment there. Oh my god.
Oh, wow.
He was on the very last bit of health. To compare this to some other games, he was on half a heart. He had no health left to play with in a boss that requires a lot of damage manipulation, a lot of chances where you're just going to take damage. That was scary. I'm very glad he made it through that, because dying on Corvo is a huge fall.
Yeah, dying on Corvo would have basically been like cement shoes in a lake. I mean, it really just does not help at all. But Clam makes it out decently well. Now he's going to clean up some of the, I guess, not easier levels, but some of the levels that are less trick heavy, since he got Sand 2 out of the way already. I say less trick heavy, and then he does. Okay, he's solving the puzzle here. Didn't get many hearts, which is actually like really good RNG on that puzzle board. Like much better than you usually get there. That's impressive.
Once again, we have been asked who is winning. Now, I would say that the routes have diverged quite a bit. Who do you think is winning at this point, Senior Excelor?
I think it's really hard to say, and that's a cop-out answer, but that is the truth. I'll say that I feel like it's going to come down to Kai's Sand 2.
I think that's very fair. We'll have a more definitive answer once Chiron decides to, actually sit down on the pot and shit by getting into Sand 2 and getting through it. Sand 2 is a extraordinarily difficult level with a lot of very difficult tricks. Does Chiron still have any bosses to fight? Yes, he has Sand 2, which has Corvo. Not only is Sand 2 one of the most difficult and technical levels in the entire game, it also has, Corvo, which is one of the most complicated bosses with Fast Corvo. So there's a lot to digest whenever we get there. And I would say that is, like Excelor said, probably the biggest indication of how far apart these runners are going to be whenever Chiron comes back around to Sand 2.
Yeah, like, just based off of if every player plays perfectly, I believe Kai is a little ahead. But Clam's already gotten some of the more tense levels out of the way, so there's merit to that as well. Clam's IGT for Circus 3 just a little bit faster, or a little bit slower. So maybe that's the difference maker. Who knows? We'll see as the race progresses here.
And it's very difficult to check on my side which of these runners is doing better, as I once again just went to check the splits of the runners, and I can see that Clam currently has a best possible time of a 1:05. Oh, and Chiron's taking a massive fall. Does he know the line? He's through.
Oh, wow. Okay, for those uninitiated, that firework blows up the second any enemy even looks at it. I mean, you can instantly lose that level faster than the guy from Spy Kids 3. I mean, it is a real issue. And if you haven't messed that up before, you would instantly die down there. You have to almost practice messing it up to be able to come back from that the way Kai did. That was such great mitigation of that mistake.
It really was, and it is very hard to overstate just how dangerous it is. If any enemy even so much as breathes on the firework, it instantly explodes. You die instantly, and you immediately have to restart the level from the beginning. There is no checkpoints that we're able to take in the run. It is such a fast level, but it is such a cataclysmic mistake to make. Kai was able to mitigate that and not lose too much time, which is so hard.
Yeah, it just speaks to the amount of experience that these runners have. They've had, like, not in a rude way, but they've messed up before, and therefore they know exactly what to do to not do it again, which is such an important thing in Billy. You're almost never going to have a perfect run, you know. Like the game is going to punish you one way or another, and if you're not ready for it, you lose a lot more time.
Yeah, this is very true. You know, I've been speaking to a few people who are interested in running the game. A few people have reached out to me with some questions. And I've let a lot of my friends know that are interested in the game, especially ones that are reset heavy, that Billy is a game where you just have to learn to take L's. Like, you're basically never going to have a perfect run. And if you're someone who's prone to resetting on like every single mistake, Billy is going to, at some point, beat that habit out of you. Like, Billy is a game where you've just got to learn to roll with the punches. It's very long with a lot that can go wrong, but so much that can go right.
Yeah, and I would say before I did speedruns of Billy, my games that I would do speedruns of were like short IL style, where you can't afford mistakes, right? And so you just reset when you make one. And Billy's IL scene is like that. But in a full game run, there's no way you don't make at least a couple of like pretty substantial blunders for your skill level. Like, it's impossible to get a perfect run. It almost seems like.
It is very common to see runners who are very, very good with very low sum of bests and very high PBs compared to their sum of bests per se.
Clam needs actually quite a bit more snow there. Yeah, it does go back and grab it there.
His snow route was a little weird. Oh no! He's sniffing the other armpit!
You got one looking right, one looking left. Unfortunate. Both of them looking a little bit wonky, but Kai killing the cats quite early may have fruit just in time here. Yeah.
Still gets double B.
Because of the inflate from the first B there, was able to bait it over and manage it very well. Very, very astute to know how to do that. I would say typically what ends up happening is one of the bees doesn't follow you if you walk away too far, and then you're just losing time.
Kyrum gets torch skip first try. Very, very nice. That's what he needed to stay on par with Clam.
Yes, and here we have Fammy Skip, one of the scarier skips, just based off of. Well, you're kind of messing with enemies, so there's a little bit of. Yeah, gets a lot of height off of it. Easily clears it. Pretty nice.
Gets the inflate. Oh, this is looking good. This is looking Fammy. Nice Fammy skip.
Yeah, perfect skip there. Perfect sand too, for the most part, from Kai. Looked very solid. Kept up pace with Clams there.
A very gorgeous sand too from both of these runners. Some really top level talent you're seeing here between these two. Very, very fun to watch these two race. You know, the routes have diverged to such a significant amount, but I mean, Clam is going to be coming back to sand pretty soon. He's got 22 emblems.
Yeah, I think where we stand right now, Clam has a race versus the Dark Corvo fight, so it's not super clear. I may have miscounted, but I believe it's just this Blizzard 6 race versus Dark Corvo in between them, right?
I believe so.
And then both have to do Sand 8.
Yeah, both have to do Sand 8.
Yeah, so, well...
Oh, that's true. Clam does have to do Dino 8.
Oh, Dino 8. Okay, but that's also a fast level, so... yeah, it's neck and neck. A little bit ahead from Kai, I believe. Especially depending on how this Corvo goes. But it's looking correct so far. Looking like we're going to get fast Corvo.
I didn't quite catch how many emblems Kai has. How many emblems does Kai have?
He has more. That's true.
Okay.
We'll see it after this, but I believe he's at 23 as of as of right now. And when he beats this boss, we'll have 24.
Okay.
So Clam's like 1 Dino 8 behind, I guess, maybe. A little less than that.
So we'll see at what time both of these runners collect their 24th emblem, as that is going to be the big difference maker, as both of which are going to be entering Sand 8 after the final stage before the true end game of Billy, Sand 3 Palace.
Yeah, so Clam is finishing Dino 8. Kai is finishing Sand 2. They're both about to grab the emblem, and that's the difference right there. So 1, 2, counting from there. Looks like Clam is just about, 7 or 8
Clam
seconds.
the emblem. That matters now. You can't clam these emblems, Clam.
Oh, Kai has a cutscene. That's so true. Kai has to watch the rainbows or something.
It's
so
true.
So there is actually a difference here. I believe Clam's ahead then. I forgot. I haven't played this game for that long,
But Clam's timer is 10 seconds ahead. Clam entered at 5:54:52. Keep that in mind. We'll see when Chiron enters.
Oh, it's so close.
Is it 2-second difference?
2-second difference as of the third to last level here. That's such a crazy close race. It's hard to tell with the rest of Verge, but yeah, the whole race has been basically undecipherable who's ahead because they've just been right next to each other. You can't really save time here, unfortunately, so this is a bit of an auto-scroller, and Clam will hopefully maintain the 2-second lead, unless something really bad happens.
Yeah, I agree. For any restreamers that may be listening, can we please get even if it's a little jarring, a resync between these two runners? I would love to see how close this actually is in real time, as both runners enter the end game.
Yeah, Kai's little time warp at the beginning of the run not coming into play here, not helping him out too much. You'll notice that Clam took the time there to destroy all those pillars, even though I think Bibu was somewhat hot on his tail, so a lot of confidence not losing the race there, which we kind of expect runners to have, but still smart to take the time to do it. Oh, that freeze frame of Kai's. Or I mean on Clam's cam.
We are resynced.
They're both in the loading screen. This is ridiculous. I mean, this is...
This is so cool. This is so scary. Very nice match from both players.
Yeah, they read that text quick. They know all about the giant egg.
Whose underground is groovier?
Oh, it looks like Clam's groovy underground.
It's Clam's groovy underground.
Oh my gosh. The complete
Kai takes the switch.
Switch opener Kai, not known for doing that.
No. This underground is anything but groovy.
Gets a good backup, the what we call the old way. Named after the age of the people who do it, I guess. Clam did have a little trouble with the bees, so Kai getting a little bit of a little bit time back, but it's still like that groovy underground is costing him here.
Yeah, that groovy underground matters so much. Okay.
Oh, Clam is opting out of statue skip. That's an 8-second time removal, lead removal here.
Oh! Please, Kai! No, he said fuck it. He said fuck it.
Yeah, that's definitely safe if you don't have the correct Billy orientation on the egg there.
You know what? I understand. I understand. Kai is thinking to himself he's behind in Sand 3, but Clam has to go through Palace.
Yeah.
Name a more disastrous duo. You know, Chiron's realizing he may be slightly behind, but he's got time to save. Bypassing the chick toll here, not speaking to them to not give them the gold coins.
Yeah, didn't give him the gold coins, got stuck on the door for just a second. Yeah, both runners reaching Palace 1 at essentially the same time here. Just a small difference on Clam's end.
This is so scary. I have no idea what's going to happen. See, this is Clam's time to shine, honestly. If Clam has a good Palace, then, like, that's the thing. Clam has to get past the allegations. If Clam can get past the Palace allegations, then this race might be as good as his. This is the final pit stop between these two and winners finals.
Palace really isn't a hard level. However, anything can happen, honestly. Especially when the lead is this small. Certain mistakes are scary.
Oh man! Oh, here he comes. Clam has entered
right
Palace.
Side clip. That's smart. Gets through it.
Okay, Clam.
Really do the Kai setup or the Clam setup that he taught me in the Discord 3 days ago? Which, by the way, didn't work. I didn't get a PB. Actually, I did, but it wasn't a...
Let's go.
Man, you know?
Okay. Both of which are setting up for Palace skip at the same time.
Do what you must. Oh! Clam gets it! First try, Palace skip! That looked like his own setup, so Clam opting out of Kai Palace skip because, you know...
Oh no!
Kai,
no!
Kai flubbing the first attempt here should be able to back it up pretty quick. Oh, gets a
so much height.
Launch. Yeah, crazy Palace skip there. All right, so it's just about Clam not missing the emblem for 20 seconds straight here.
Clam is going to be the first one to enter.
Yeah, there is some shenanigans that could happen here, but for the most part, these bosses are just don't throw, you know. So we'll see.
You know, anything can happen in Raven, but Clam is indeed on PB pace.
The overlap from these puddles, he's opting to clear both, which I think is actually not an awful idea here. Yeah, you don't have to, but yeah, if they're that annoying, then might as well get rid of them. Can't draw anything, so he's going to go for some other swag here. Looks like pushing an egg around.
It's so hard to commentate this right now. This is so close. You know, Clam has a pretty big lead, being the first one to enter Palace.
Kai almost was unable to clear the pool. That was so scary. That's both of them clear, and neither runner drawing anything, so I guess just pick a pace. How about this one? I don't know what that one looks like, but I typed it.
That's a funny face.
Yeah, it's got a little jack-o'-lantern type thing going on.
This is a difficult pool to clear. I hope Clam can get this one. I think he's going to be able to.
Yeah, you definitely want to be going like past it on both sides here. Otherwise, you could have trouble. But he does exactly that. Gets both the pool, or gets the pool cleared. The issue with here is the more overlapping, the worse. So, gotta be cuidado. It's a little Spanish. Alright. Kai is one Worm's attack away from Clam here. Still such just a very slight lead from Clam.
Okay, Kai is entered into phase 2. In IGT, Kai was only 5 seconds behind.
Yeah, for one palace skip, 5 seconds takes me at least a minute. I'm pretty sure. So yeah, very good.
Kai has reset his Wii.
Kai's Wii going back to the main menu. And his timer going back to the zeros.
Oh, did Kai call it curtains?
I think he may have conceded here. Not giving himself the chance to watch Clam miss the emblem 20 times. Yeah, unfortunate.
Yeah, that is very unfortunate, but all eyes are on Clam right now, as Clam still on PB pace.
Yeah, if Clam game's over, this could be a very, very interesting race.
I suppose, yeah.
You would restart, I guess.
Restart it.
Yeah. All right, Clam cleaning up the crow here, just doing some shenanigans with light balls and eggs and B presses and half a B press and such like that.
And for those who are not too familiar with Billy and have not followed the game for a very long time, Clam's current PB is a 105.52, which, as we can see here, Clam is very, very close to. If he doesn't clam this emblem and he plays this endgame very well, he could PB by a couple seconds.
Yeah, this little cutscene coming up is I don't know, right around 12 seconds or so. So, just doing the math here, gets the kill. All right, 12 seconds. It's looking like it could be a Clam PB. Looking very, very close to a Clam PB.
Very, very close.
I would even say it's looking like one, unless he misses the emblem 16 times. And he
grabs it so clean. A 105.50 from Clam, a 2-second PB in the tournament. Everybody at every level of the game is PBing in this tournament, which is so unbelievably cool to see. Congratulations, Clam. Massive payout to the Clam believers in chat. He did it.
I remember when Clam was just learning the game, and now he's learning the game better than before. That's what a PB is, right?
Sure is, buddy. Welcome in our runners. Hello, Kai. Hello, Clam. Congratulations on the PB, Clam. How are you two feeling about your runs?
Dude, I'm actually crying.
Well, you deserve it, man. Congratulations. It's been a long time.
Yeah,
it really has been, yeah.
You can see the amount of time saved on Dark Raven.
That's kind of funny.
That's actually really, really funny to me. I don't really understand it, but I guess it makes sense. Did you miss pool? How does that happen? I'm actually very confused.
In Dark Raven 1, I was going to be world record at the time, but I failed a pool. And then here we are, I think 400 and something attempts, 2 and a bit years, almost 3 years later.
Yeah, you made sure to clear both pools this time.
Yeah,
no chance of it happening. Okay.
No chance of that first one going. And with a death in Dino 2 as well, I didn't think it was going to be. I actually can't fucking believe it.
Yeah, very, very solid run. Great job.
I'm sorry, I'm not very good at talking right now. I'm fucking shaking.
See, this is what we're talking.
As much as it's not much of a better PB, it's still a PB, and it's just something about it, you know?
Of course, I mean, it's so hard to get a PB in this game. especially one at the level that you're at, and finally getting the PB. You know, just congratulations, dude. Even if it's not by like the biggest amount ever, you're still able to keep it together, keep your composure, and finish out the run, which is massively impressive, dude.
How did Kai's run go?
Kai, how are you feeling about your run?
I DNF'd.
Why? What happened?
I could see you were about to win, and I just didn't see any point in finishing it.
How close were we?
Literally,
Within 2 seconds.
no,
Yeah,
it was like half a minute.
Well, we timed it going into Sand 8, and it was
No, I could see the difference. We were a whole puddle apart. I didn't see any point finishing it, so I was like, you know what, GG Clam. Well done on the PB, by the way. I didn't want us to speak then. I didn't want to take away from your glory, man. Well done.
Honestly, the PB couldn't have come against a better opponent.
Yeah, it was a good race. I know I could have played a lot better, but you know, I can't take away from you getting a PB. That's good. Nice.
I know, when you literally play at your best, there's only so much people can do. You have to match that.
Yeah.
And from the sounds of it, it seems like we were close, like only being like 30 seconds or something. If I like entered Darker Raven as you were doing the final puddle,
it came down to two factors. I didn't go for statue jump, and I also missed palace skip once.
I nailed palace skip.
Yeah, so
that was a difference maker.
Yeah.
I went for the egg boost, but I decided to take the slide.
Okay. I just played it completely safe in Sand 3, and then I absolutely nailed Palace 1. I matched my golds for Palace 1, Dark Raven, and Darker Raven.
Yeah, really nice. I haven't really got much to say. I'm disappointed in my play. I'm happy for Clam. So kind of feeling a bit mixed at the moment. Really, honestly, not even upset that I lost to Clam. I'm just scared about losers bracket now.
That's fair.
It's a very loaded losers bracket down there. But I think everyone has a pretty even shot there. Like anything could happen down in losers bracket. I'm actually really excited to watch some of those matches.
I'm not ready for it.
Yeah, what the hell? Why is like two of the three people in top 3 on the leaderboard right now? The two in the top 3 that entered the tournament. Why are both of them in losers?
All I'm saying is, Hill, you should have seated me higher, you fucking bastard. Now I sent Kai down there to destroy you. Anyways.
Yeah, Kai going down to take care of Till for Clam. It's a little bit of a hit called out.
Yeah.
Oh, is that my next opponent?
Till or Danny, and then Till or Luda. So Till, Danny, or Luda.
It could be any of them.
And then
we've seen a bunch of massive upsets in this tournament so far. How far can Ludovic get?
I
The
mean,
Luda sweep.
He has ways. He has mysterious ways of getting time.
It's true. He'll just time travel.
You'll splice.
Yeah, he's got that internal CPU clock that runs just a little bit faster than it's supposed to. That's so funny.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna peace out now, guys. Thanks for the race.
Hi,
Yeah,
GG, my
GG,
friend.
both of you.
Good luck,
GG,
losers.
Kai.
I love you, bro.
And congratulations again, Clam.
Jesus Christ, bro, I can't believe it.
I get it. I've been stuck for forever, and finally getting that PB in this game feels amazing. And this is why we talk about no resets here. We mentioned no reset runs so many times throughout this tournament because you never know when you're going to be able to finally squeeze it out. And this is proof of that. Look at those splits. Look at all the red, and you still managed to pull it out of the
seconds
game.
in Dino 2 and was plus 1 minute.
Yeah, basically, I think this really goes to show that there's even in a really good run where it's very solid play, there's still one mistake per run, right? Every time I finish a run, I'm always like, well, if I didn't throw this one stage, I probably could have gotten a better PB. But that's just how Billy is. It's all about taking the punch that the game throws at you that run and turning it into still a PB. Great job.
No counting to 3. I see.
I think we're on the air.
Yeah. Alright, well, welcome everyone to, I believe this is Losers. Losers for... Oh, are we starting?
I
Yeah.
don't know what's going on. It's
Yeah,
just unorganized.
Yep. Hello, friends. How are y'all doing? Welcome to Say Sir. We are live with more Billy hatching. We've got a very Pog-U match coming up with Till versus Banana Danny. I'm not. Do you guys know where this is at in the bracket?
No.
This is one of the first, like on the one of the left side matches for losers.
I see. Okay.
It's losers match 1. Apparently.
Losers top 12 with the shadow layout.
What the?
No, this is definitely not the right layout either. There we go. We've reached the Billy layout.
Nice.
Hello, Kai. Hello, Luda. Oh, the match has started.
Okay.
Are y'all excited
Yep.
for Losers 12ths?
Yes, very much so. This one, I don't know what to say because I mean Till has been playing, pretty good, but I'm pretty sure Danny has as well. But I believe their skill levels are very different. So it's tough to say right here. But I don't want to be, saying like, oh, this race is already over. So, because anything could happen, as of course. So we'll see.
Of course. It's Billy,
Yeah.
Like we were talking about, literally anything can happen at any point in time. Like this, it's such a long game with so many places where error is prone to happen. Like you're just gonna have to learn to roll with the L's in this game. That's just how the whole game is. So we're gonna see who's gonna take the least amount of L's and recover the most from the biggest L's they take. That's the deciding factor in most Billy races.
Yeah, pretty much. So it looks like Danny's on emulator, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna ask about the timers.
Yeah, because
That
the
makes
timer's
sense.
off by 11 seconds. And I think Till is actually wearing. That looks like the Billy shirt, but I might be wrong.
That is his Billy shirt.
Yeah.
That's so awesome.
I think that's like one of the ones that came out from the one I think he posted it on Twitter, or rather he posted it on the server that someone was releasing a Billy shirt. I have the one of the Yeti ones still. I have
I have that shirt as well. Yeah.
I have 2 of them because I didn't know which size to get. So I was like, okay, I'll just get both. So, yeah. I haven't worn it in a while though. I should.
Speaking of haven't worn in a while, Banana Danny used to run this game a very long time ago. Coming back to it for the tournament, a very very recent development. Missing the PEDR, but that's okay. Are we going to see some boomer strats? What's going on here?
Probably, yeah.
What?
Looks like both.
That's crazy.
It's
That's
way
crazy.
Now are they going to go for the KBC? It's looking like it.
Very nice KBC from both of our runners here.
I believe there should be no milliseconds on the timer. I just noticed that.
That's fine, whatever.
Yeah, got bad RNG there, Danny. I didn't see Till's RNG though. So 2 hatching hatching the Elder, and Danny just hatching it. So a little bit behind, not too much. And both looking to set up for the Cypher hatch there as well. And also, I think there is no prediction going, which would be nice if the mods could do that. So I can gain back my 20,000. I just lost 20,000. It's okay though. Okay. I really like the little like holographic there. I don't know what do you say, like transparent cipher there. All right, so Till entering Forest 2, and Danny not too far behind. Oh, dude, they're doing the resync. I was like, wait, it's not loading. All right, so Till setting up for the B. And Danny
That's what I
entering.
think now, yeah. So Till with a slight lead over Danny here. Till blubbering on Till tunes. How unfortunate.
Ooh.
This gives Danny a good opportunity to catch up, though.
Oh, there we go. There's the prediction. I'm gonna see what people put their points in first. I'm playing the odds, I believe, this time.
Danny ran to the
Ooh,
flame
another
and popped the
hatch.
egg. Oh, the other egg is now gone as well. Jesus.
Ooh, gotta grab the other egg as well. All right. So Danny entering not too far behind. Yes. Yeah. Right.
As for the language options, Reverie barely speaks the same in every language, but there are just text options on PAL and NTSEJ.
Oh.
Technically, he screams some Japanese anyway. He doesn't really speak English. He always speaks like everything. I don't know. Yeah, he's multilingual. But then you can't make his mind up what language he's speaking, so he mixes them all together. Where did Wither go?
Not sure. I can't put my points in.
Oh yeah, we've got no game audio. I just kind of clocked onto that.
Yeah. I can't hear anything either. That's okay though. Wither had to work more. All right, I can hear now.
Does anyone in chat wants to join the comms booth? Because to be honest, I'm really just not feeling Billy at this second.
I can sell it.
No, here we are.
Oh,
Alright. I'm gonna swap
Feedback.
out with Xlor then. See you guys. Sorry for this.
How are you, Luda?
Doing all right.
Amen.
I'm looking forward to this race. I'm not looking to I'm not looking forward for my race. I will say, for sure.
Yours is tonight at 10 p.m. EST, right?
Is it?
Against,
I don't think so. I don't think
oh
mine
wait,
is.
no. Yeah. Sorry. That's
Yeah.
that's
That's a
Fleetle versus Jimmy Neutron, right? Okay.
different.
I got it down. I'm an expert in knowing things like that. So Fleetle versus Ball. There we go. I actually read it this time.
Jimmy Neutron, Jesus. Why would you
Look,
call him
when I
that?
don't know, you gotta come up with a name quick. That's what they taught me in school.
And you brought up Jimmy Neutron. Have you been watching it lately or what?
Lately, I mean, you don't think I'm watching it right now?
You're watching it? What the heck?
No, I'm not.
What? Honestly,
Ah.
I've been in kind of like I've been like reminiscing on some nostalgia lately, and actually been watching. Don't make fun of me, but it's I don't know if you've ever seen the show Ned's Declassified.
I think I saw like one episode at a friend's house one time.
Yeah, I've been watching that because I watched like a review, like a documentary of uh,
A
a
video essay,
documentary,
probably.
yeah, a video essay
Yeah,
of it,
yeah.
and I was like, oh snap, I kind of want to go watch it. But I think I might actually watch like Jimmy Neutron now at this point.
Oh
Now that you
no,
brought it
I
up.
got you stuck on Jimmy Neutron.
Yeah, because I did watch a video essay for that as well. So
So just to introduce the lore briefly, the reason he says "good morning" every time is because he's bringing morning back to Morning Land. Uh, Otherwise, it's Nightland, I suppose. So he's talking to some chickens and such.
yeah,
By the way, how does that? That's so hard to do intentionally. To get the egg to land up there on the
yeah,
ledge, like I think it's harder to do that intentionally than accidentally. Like I don't think I've
yeah,
ever
it really
really
is.
seen that happen. That's very
Oh,
very crazy.
Danny getting a really nice can shot though.
Yeah, and so far there've been no
Like
route divergences,
I
so
don't think so. Yeah.
it's just one cannon shot. Oh, whoa! Okay, that was scary, but it's one
Ooh.
cannon shot difference here between Danny and Tiltoons. It looks like Tiltoons or Danny, one of them has a weird font, but that's it's it's all the same.
Yeah. All right, so both entering Glur. Hoping to see both of them take out Glur pretty quickly.
Yeah, Glur is known as a boss, and they are hard.
Yeah, at this point, I mean, we could go over what is happening, but honestly,
Check the other matches. I think.
yeah.
No,
I don't want to go over it, to be honest.
yeah, just hit him in the air. That's the play
Yeah.
here, or hit her in the air. I don't know, anglerfish anatomy.
Yeah.
That was in the
Yeah.
last race where we knew about that
Yeah.
fishology. Now we don't quite know anymore. So just hit him in the air, grab the emblem. Oh, almost getting the swag grab there.
From Till?
Yeah, if you throw the egg and it comes back to you on a shoot attack, it kind of pushes you a little if you're in the air, and it can push you back into the emblem.
I think Danny will get it here.
Oh,
It was
kinda.
close. Yeah.
I guess that counts. So yeah, just a little fun little thing. That I
Again.
don't really think it does anything.
We got the billy and egg fusion there, though. At least.
Yeah, turn into an amalgamation of
Yeah.
science and nature and good
Barely
morning.
sticking out. Didn't quite hatch. Didn't quite break through the egg. Still not born yet.
Yeah, he's a mix between the two emojis I just put in the chat.
Yeah. All right, so no route divergence yet, so pretty nice.
Yeah, maybe
Like it.
maybe they did the old style of make it easier on the commentators and just do the same route. That'd be
Yeah.
nice.
That's kind of what I want to do for my race.
I I always want to do it, and then I forget until it's
Yeah.
like,
I just
or I
don't
forget
know the
like who
route.
I'm playing to.
Yeah.
But
Don't know.
I'm out of the tournament now, so I guess I have
Dang. How do you
tons
feel
of
about
time to
that?
think. Oh, I got a PB, so I'm happy and glad and
Gotcha.
things like that. Not yeah, and Fleetle. I want to watch Fleetle race. I don't want to play instead. Fleetle's you know he's very entertaining, so I like watching. I'd rather watch him race than play it.
Well, if I lose my race, I'm gonna break my Billy Hatcher copy. So.
Oh, unfortunate. Kind of like Wave Race Blue Storm. You might not get that reference, but
I don't.
it's a game on the GameCube that was ran at GDQ and then broken live on camera after the run.
What the heck?
Yeah, by a good friend of mine.
Oh, I see.
I say Billy in their chat all the time. They're sick of it, which is the right way to be, I think. So yeah, again, like just a inkling of a time ahead here from Tiltunes.
Yeah.
It's like less than 15 seconds here. Oh,
Pretty
it
much.
looks like in the bottom right we got an accurate estimate of 13 seconds. So that's where we're at. Still neck and neck. Nobody's made any big mistakes yet. So when's the first Billy moment gonna happen? Do you think?
I feel like it's gonna happen pretty soon. Pirate is like a very interesting world because they made it the second one, even though it's really easy to die in this world.
Ooh, Danny getting a little unlucky there.
Yeah. As soon as we start talking, I don't think we should be talking about like who's gonna be the first one to die because I feel like we're just cursing them at this point.
Well, I didn't name any names. It's just
Yeah, that is true.
it's just the way of Billy, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Someone will, some of you may die. Yeah, that's Lord Farquaad quotation there.
I did not know that.
Yeah, you might know him from hit movies like Shrek. He's into that.
Like hit movies like Shrek and Shrek. I don't know if he's in Shrek 2. I don't think
so.
He's not. Yeah.
Yeah, he's only good enough for one, or maybe only one of them is good enough for him. So certainly a little bit of a Farquaad situation there.
God, now you got me hooked. I might go watch Shrek now.
I got you on all these old movies.
Yeah.
Spy Kids 3 while you're at it.
God, I love that movie.
It's so bad.
It's so good. I don't know what you're talking about.
I know, but it's it's good in a special way.
Yeah, it definitely shows its age for sure.
Danny could go for Anchorless
Ooh.
still. Could still go for Anchorless. If they go for Anchorless, it can save a significant amount of time here. And $50. That's always fun.
$50, yeah.
Not quite. Accidentally going the other way. Going to where the anchors are.
Ooh, no IGO.
Now, it looks like Till's going back to Forest after Pirate. Not a bad idea to get Forest 3 and Forest 6 out of the way. They're both quite scary levels. I would even call them scary levels. Oh, another death from Danny on the cannon there.
I wasn't paying attention. Did somebody get Anchorless?
No. I'm sorry to say they accidentally both didn't go for it.
Ooh,
Oh, another death.
Yeah.
This is getting a little concerning here. We don't
good.
like to see it, but good enough to yeah, this bounce is good enough to just be a nice, safe way of getting in there.
For sure.
And is
Don't
going
wanna do another
to
one.
yeah, get the fire arrows. Yep, this is all good.
It's looking good. Taking it a little safe there with the button. That's all good.
I was looking at the leaderboard earlier today, and do you know how many 2-year-old PBs are about to be broken? when I started proving these roads. Mine is like 4 years old. I mean, this is such a cool thing that we're having this tournament. I'm very
Jeez.
excited about it.
Since nobody quite caught it, Till had a very, very nice chick bounce. Got a ton of distance through the bridge, or through the gate.
I did not see it.
I was looking at Pirate Pod. My bad.
Yeah.
All right, you take left. I'll get right. Okay. We'll both see it. Till entering Forest 6, very dangerous level. Let's see if the cats behave a little bit nicely. They tend not to, but we'll see what RNG we get here. All right, great direction. It's actually the second best, and gets through it at about 7.5 there, which is very, very fast. Great clip out.
Clippin has been hatched.
Nice.
Yeah, this is interesting. We don't use Clippin anywhere else, so we won't get the benefit of the text box. If I didn't see, did Danny got an omelet?
An omelet.
What?
How did that?
What? What's going on? Yeah, great B clip over on Tilted side.
Yeah.
I'm still so confused.
Clippin
about that.
he hit the rock in just the wrong place. He just wasn't
Yeah.
feeling. He didn't have his Wheaties this morning. Wasn't at full strength.
By the way, fun thing: if you have Clippin, and you get over to where those enemies spawn, you can use the tame, and it's like pretty likely faster than running into the enemies as they're bouncing. We don't see it so often because of the egg KBCs, but it is the older strat, I suppose. Before me saying everyone should not do it a couple of years ago.
Billy is a game with a lot of old strats per se. There's a strat for every year. It feels like.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It really
definitely. Strap per year, strap per month, strap per day. I mean, who knows what's going to happen? Not checking the fruit on Tilted side, immediately just grabbing this fruit on the side. Oh, gets watermelons. Not the best luck here. We'll see if the other dino is a little bit more lucky. Again, not really looking. Gets strawberries. Unfortunate. We'll have to just play it normal and safe here. No ECSS.
Yeah.
Speaking of normal and safe, Danny opting to kill the cats rather than clip out. That's still, it's a lot better than messing up the cat clips for
Yeah.
sure.
Oh no!
Late jump again.
Wait, she's fine. Okay.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
just a little ledge there if that happens, which is a quaint little map design thing. It's almost like they knew, but they definitely did not. There's nowhere.
Billy moment.
Gets the inflate. B clip looking good.
Nice.
Clips through. Easy. No
Very
big
nice
deal.
B-clip.
Very nice.
Yeah. Good recovery from the fall down there as well. It's actually harder than it looks to get up that ramp in a reasonable amount of time. Like, you have to dash and jump at just the right interval there. Otherwise, you can kind of hop in place 5 or 6 times.
Yeah, I gotta say, even if you think you know this game, trying to get up that ramp without being prepared will make you look like an idiot.
Yeah, you look like you're really bad. Yeah. It's so funny.
That's one of the worst. I guess one of the worst things about Billy is that it doesn't matter how good you are at this game. Some mistakes just make you look like you've never played the game before.
It really does.
Billy is such a good. If you are a stream monster and proud of it, you got to start watching more Billy. This game is fantastic for people who think they're better than the streamer.
Oh, is that what a stream monster is?
Yeah.
I'm not young enough to know the lore of monsters and versus aliens, but you should watch that movie too, Luda. Got you with another one.
Yeah, I'm sure Till got Richie. I got scared of this before.
Till did storage there, got Richie, does get the sign bounce as well. So this is going smoothly.
There we go.
Ooh, the double cherries.
Yeah, getting ECSS from Danny's side here. Very, very good. You do have to play very quickly to make it worthwhile, but, you know, if you've put practice into it, you can still save about anywhere from 3 to 7 seconds. Oh, okay, 2 to 7 seconds, maybe. Yeah, those little Billy moments where you scream instead of picking up the egg and dashing is so funny.
Yeah, it really is.
There's like one per run, honestly. I don't think anyone's had a run that doesn't have one of them.
Ooh, going for the PGR.
Alright.
Part of the
Oh man,
left.
okay. I honestly didn't think she was gonna egg bounce for a second. I thought she was just gonna careen off into the lava. That was terrifying.
Yeah, that would have been a bad idea, but
Oh, absolutely. The egg bounce
Same.
is definitely the correct play. I just,
yeah.
for some reason, didn't see it coming.
Exeler, you're like 20, if that, shut up, from Clam. Good input. Monsters versus Aliens. Still thinking about it.
It was not that funny.
It's not about funny with her. I'm just thinking about the movie.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, there's this. Okay, not to detract from the cops. I won't. Never mind.
No, it's Dino 2 and Topo. We've got time.
Yeah. Okay. So, what is the name of the giant lady from Monsters vs. Aliens? This is the
Isn't
quiz.
that Bob?
No. Luda, what's your answer?
I don't know.
Would it surprise you to know that 100% of everyone I've talked to knows the name, except you guys?
What?
I don't think I've ever seen that
For-
movie.
Oh, well, that's
I've definitely seen the movie. Oh, not getting the sign bounce.
Ooh.
Oh,
Getting the weird like bounce off of it.
Yeah,
the cluck bounce.
Yeah.
the signs are a little
There we
annoying.
go.
All
Ooh,
right,
that was
great.
a nice one.
Yeah.
So what's her name?
It's Ginormica or Susan, and every single person I've talked to on the internet
I feel
knows
like I
that
knew
name.
that.
Yeah, and it's weird that you would know that about a movie. You know?
Yeah, because I'm
It's that
terrible
old.
with names. But I feel like Ginormica. That was it, right?
Yeah.
I feel like that name is very recognizable.
Yeah, I have a theory on it, but I won't say that on stream for the politeness of the viewers.
I remember the slime guy's name Bob.
The slime guy's name is Bob. Yeah.
Okay, I remember that.
hmm Yeah, Bakuside's got it. I think we're all figured out that Billy is very hype and
No corner
Freakasm
IGU.
emoji.
Nice cycle there from Danny. The Billy platforming was very nice. Oh, she jumps off. Yeah, that looks fine.
Yeah,
You don't
yeah,
know
that's
guy
fine.
like
That's
that.
fine. Yeah, I mean, I've seen scarier during our
Yeah,
commentary.
I sure have too.
So just a little bit of topological sort coming into play here between the runners. So about a one top topo boss fight.
No, talking about topology real quick. As let's see, was that a Kai spot from Till? Yes, I believe so. Yes, it was. So
Maybe.
speaking of topology, it's funny that Lavris seems to be gearing up to be becoming a Billy runner, at least for a little bit,
Oh,
as
man.
Lavris also falls within the 5-mile radius of every other Billy runner joke.
Oh, they're in Texas.
Really?
Basically, they're in
Oh
like the
my
edge of Oklahoma.
Oh, yeah. Every
Wow.
Billy runner comes from two places, except for the ones who don't. But
We don't
that's
talk
how
about
it
them.
works. Yeah. Danny just barely getting the last hit off before the claw attack, which is menacing and dangerous. So
Yeah,
gotta be careful.
as much as this boss looks like an auto scroller, if you mess it up and don't hit Topo enough, he actually does body your ass. He kicks the shit out of you. He's actually really strong. So it's a good thing we keep him. We just kick him while he's down and don't let him do that to us.
By the way, these little fire breathing attacks that the dino does, I believe 2 people have gotten hit by them in the tournament. Despite me never seeing that happen ever in anyone's runs.
Till got fire hope, by the way. I did see it happen.
Nice. Very nice.
I spilled some soda on my desk. Give me a second.
Very unfortunate. Exilor making the spill of the century.
Spilma.
Spill my soda.
Actually, this might be a Coca-Cola Espuma here.
Unfortunately, it is not a. What's the flavor? It was like watermelon aha.
Don't bring up strawberry lime.
Strawberry lime aha. That stuff was delicious, dude.
What? I've never heard of that.
It's good.
And save yourself.
though?
Save
It's
yourself.
delicious.
Okay, I will
don't
say,
know.
I had sparkling water recently, and I'm not a
Yeah.
huge sparkling water guy. Okay, I'm a big
Get out of here.
hater of sparkling water because I prefer things with like flavors in them. And I was having it, and it got better. I think
Yeah.
it's
That's
an
how it
acquired
works.
taste.
Yeah.
It's an
Exactly.
acquired
That's
taste.
That's how it is.
Yeah, the first time I had it was this strawberry watermelon, whatever it is, lime, I don't know, aha, from the Coca-Cola people, and I mean, we had 6 cases of it. I had everyone in the room try one. Okay, there were people who drink sparkling water, people who don't, and we all took 1-2 sips and poured it down the drain. It was awful.
And it's like, I love it. I got it as a joke because I thought it would be terrible, right? And then like I had a can of it on stream, and I was like, "Yummy! Like it's delicious. This shit is awesome." And I don't understand. I think just everybody in that room with Exlor was a paid actor. Like there's no way that every single one of you. They must have felt like they were going to be like chastised. Everyone thought they were like they had to be part of the group. Like all the in crowd was hating it. You can't be the one guy that's like tasty.
Okay, in crowd, schmin crowd. Okay, this is all the people coming down for me and my college roommate's graduation. Random assortment. Okay, simple random sample here, stratified across, his family and mine, and they didn't like it. I don't know.
I think every single person in that room has terrible taste.
Well,
Dang.
if I were to have it now, I think I would think it's a little better.
Yeah, it's
But
good.
So
the issue was the aggressiveness of like how acidic it
It
feels.
is so acidic. That's
Yeah.
true.
So-
is it
Very, very nice elder cutscene skip by Banana Danny as Till
Yeah,
is now
very
on moles.
Luda has questions about the soda, but let's talk
What's
about
up?
Yeah.
Billy for a second.
Sorry. It's because there's a lot going on both runners, especially for moles, because this could go either way.
It's going away right now.
Yeah,
Oh
Till
no!
could
Get-
use
could
another,
get another
fruit
phase.
here.
Oh, if only Till had a watermelon
fruit-
and a strawberry.
Wait, the fruit
Wait,
just
yeah,
spawned.
watermelon.
Wait, what? I didn't.
I think the fruit just disappeared on him.
That's so terrible.
Me-
They
Yeah,
definitely
four?
got
Oh, another
4,
phase.
and now
Oh,
he only
no.
got 3. Oh, and the egg is getting sat on. Oh, there's a
Oh,
good chance
goodbye,
it
egg.
pops here. You can't really do much.
The egg is still
Moles went through
surviving.
it. Moles went through it and it didn't break. Oh,
That
it's
is
embodied by the ice.
remarkable.
Let's
Wow.
go.
Genius play from Till to go up against the edge where you can't get hit there, but even so, more genius from the egg doing dodges around
Yeah.
around the attacks. I mean, that
Crazy.
was crazy.
It did get hit though. So
Yeah, I got hit once, but just enough to live.
what are the
um,
chances on that? Like the egg
0.
popping?
Oh, 100%.
0. Till is cheating confirmed.
I've done the probability analysis. It's 0 chance that happens.
I doubt it.
Till,
Oh god, that was
well,
scary.
you know how like, never mind. I will get into probability theory, but it is actually 0.
Anyway, what was your questions about this? The drink, Luda?
Okay, so What is it like? Sparkling water with
It
like
is sparkling water.
a hint of like watermelon lime flavor? Because because I drink stuff like Topo Chico, and that has
Yeah.
like a hint of lime, and I absolutely love that stuff. Like I die.
That's exactly what it's like. That's exactly what it's
Okay.
like.
Here's the thing. Okay, I will say I wouldn't agree that that's exactly what it's like because I've had.
Well, then you'd be wrong, motherfucker.
Before that drink, I've had Topo Chico. My dad's a big Topo Chico.
Yeah,
and,
my dad is too.
you know, and he's like, "Here you go," and I've had it, and I liked it. It was great.
No,
But
dude,
I did not like it
Aha
at first.
soda,
I will
and
admit.
I got hurt. Physically.
Bro, it's good. You are just insane.
If you're not ready for it, that acid will turn your
again,
bones
still
into
available?
dust. Okay, I mean, it is remarkable.
That's
Yeah,
still available, yeah.
Yeah, they haven't. FDA hasn't closed it down yet.
No, it's not been discontinued.
I keep
It still
sending
sells
emails.
well because people like it.
I've sent
where do you
FDA
get
a
it?
couple emails.
Any store ever.
HEB will have it.
HEB.
Oh,
Will QTs have it?
well, what happened?
Well, what happened?
QTs. Quick trips.
Oh, I'm
Probably not.
We call them cuties.
Can you go to a real grocery store like an adult and then not go to a gas station?
There's a quick trip like 5 minutes from here, from my house.
Oh, you're gonna go during comms here?
I could. I'd make it back in time.
The fastest run over to get probably like the most disgusting sparkling water
It's
ever.
right on
It is
stream.
not disgusing.
If you want, I could go get it. I'll be back.
Okay, you call your local Quick Trip. And
See if they have it.
See
Yeah.
if they have it.
QT. QT.
We don't call it that.
I'm not calling it that.
Yeah, we call it
Look.
QT because it's funny.
Actually, it's not, and looks like Till finishing up Circus
Very-
Blood.
Very nice topo from Banana Danny as she's
Well,
now.
neither of them are on Topo, but that was good
I
moles.
meant moles. Fuck. I meant moles.
Man, this is going off the rails.
Losers 12 says this is a tough competition.
I don't even know if this
what
is
is
Losers
the
12.
drink? What is the drink called anyways?
It's called
It's called
Aha.
Aha.
Look, when you get there, join on your phone and like video share and I'll
What the-
pick it out.
We need to get the restreamer to put it on Sacer.
Yeah. We'll get an image of you drinking it and then another image that has you like you know how you have the sour lemon face? That'll be
Yeah.
your face.
Oh. I have to get the watermelon one.
I don't
Lime
know.
watermelon. Yeah.
Yeah. It's that one, yeah.
I see.
Some of you may die. That's a price
that
we're willing
doesn't
to
look
pay.
that bad. I might actually go get one.
No, it doesn't look bad, Luda. That's not the problem.
Because it's bad. I just sent Luda a picture of the case. It's lime plus
Yeah.
water.
I don't think I'm gonna get a pack though. I don't want to get a pack.
You
Are
should.
they only
You
only
can only
available?
get a pack, I think.
Really?
You might be able to get a single can if you're going to a fucking Quick Trip.
Yeah. Okay. I might go get one.
This has been a very good Casino 2 by Till.
Yeah, we call it that based off of the way that it's a circus.
Yes.
Yeah, this is something. All right, well, great double out of bounds, maybe even out of boundsma. Getting straight to the end. I think Wither's dead.
I'm back.
I did.
All right. Let's see Banana Danny's RNG. Wow. Okay. Immediately getting 2
Cherries.
cherries from the jabronis. Definitely what you want to get.
Trophies.
Is that what they're called?
I don't know what they're called. The blue bitches. I don't know what to call these things.
Gets
Pineapple.
pineapples as well. That's
Oh,
Scary.
jeez. You're going to want to take a step back, young lady. There you go. Right on across.
I just got 8 Discord DMs telling me that we should stop talking about Aha. So, Luda, I think it's time to go get some.
I agree.
We'll see you back in 5 minutes
I don't believe
Well,
you.
or 10.
You can-
It's a 2-way.
I suggest that what we could do is we could make this an arc to get the viewers interested. You can talk about it this race, and then between the next couple races, you can get the cans, and then you can speak about it, and the next race you commentate.
Yeah, what are you doing at Fleeto's race time this evening? All right,
what?
well, you'll be drinking
what? Sorry, sorry, what? My bad.
At I believe 10 EST this evening, Fleetle versus Vol going to be a very exciting and interesting place where you can show off your AHA drink.
Oh yeah, Fleeto's playing tomorrow. That's all.
Yeah, Fleeto's playing tomorrow.
Never mind, forget what I said. But tomorrow you could do it. That's even cooler.
So is this the last match of today then?
Yeah, I think so.
I think so.
That's unfortunate. I would love to see more Billy. I love watching this game.
Yeah. Where do I know this player from? I'm actually getting like a bunch of messages and I don't know what they're about.
It's the AHA police.
They're like, "Hello, sir. How are you doing?" And I have no idea who they are. I'm not sure if it's a scam though, because I think they're just trying to learn how to play Billy or something.
Dang.
Danny's struggling with the PDR here.
Ooh.
Oh no!
I mean, it's kind of cool. You know, it's the same. Like it's like putting a water bucket on top of a door for like a family member. You know, whenever the cats spawn, they're gonna get so owned by that egg.
Yeah, the thing there is, there's actually another egg in that room. There's a little red egg on the left side, but opting to go for the switch room instead, not a huge issue. You know, double out of bounds is hard, so if you miss it a couple of times, you might not want to go for it.
Now, does Danny do dad bounce, or does she do something else? Oh,
PDR?
Looks like a PEDR, short for Pedro without the O. By the way, I was looking at the leaderboard the other day, and I realized I'm even with my PB, I'm behind Pedro. I think.
Dang.
I gotta get back. Yeah. No offense.
Spitting about beef
Ooh,
on the commentary booth.
what
Till died with a golden egg.
There?
Oh, and jumping down the wrong side of the pyramid. It won't actually be that costly, but does take a strange route.
Till having a minor meltdown, you know, this might be what Banana Danny needs.
Yeah, that's certainly one of those Billy classic mistake moments.
That's true. A Billy Classic mistake moment, as you can put in the Discord in the hashtag Billy Classic moment, whatever, clip farm.
Yeah, I think you can put it in naming conventions discussion or something like that. You might not be able to post there. If you can't, don't DM me.
Danny has finished up Circus 2, now entering the Saltima boss fight.
Very nice.
Now, we mispronounce Topo as Topo. What do you think people mispronounce Saltim as?
I don't think you can.
Saltime.
Saltime, sure.
Yeah, this guy really has one of those names that you can't mess up. That's nice.
I really can't. I don't think you can.
The amount of times I hear Excelsior.
I was going to say, unlike Excelor, who I believe I've heard 9 different pronunciations of since this tournament has begun.
Yeah, it's a little strange. I don't know. They add letters, I find.
I'm a big fan of the spaced out Excelor.
I do like that. Yeah.
Yeah, that one's not bad. I don't mind that one. It's the one where it's a different word that really is confusing.
Oh, nice torch skip from Till. That was really fast. Like, I don't know, Billy seemed like he was going quicker than usual there. Someone check his disc.
Check them PC. Oh, Till going for the little bounce. Oh, for the dash. Oh,
the
wowza.
Dashma.
Dashma egg.
Oh, Wooga.
It's about time we're reaching that moment where Luda will be going to the
Oh,
store.
the A button! Where is it?
Not there. Somewhere else.
Between the last couple races, there have been so many instances where people forget this game just does not have coyote time. Like, there's been so many instances of that within these last, 2 races I've been able to commentate, where I've seen just the silliest of mistakes. But under pressure, pressing the A button on that correct time to get that jump is hard.
It really
Oh,
is.
and again, the
Man.
angle there was a little too shallow, not making it across. This is a little bit of a, like a little billing moment.
Oh my god.
Wither wasn't ready for that one.
Great.
I was not ready for that. But yeah,
I knew no one would
Billy,
see that one coming.
Billy is definitely a very ass game.
I don't know about that.
Oh man.
Yeah. All right.
Very
well,
nice family
that was
skip
good.
from Till once you finally got the setup. That long jump is very hard.
Like, that's actually not like in any way a joke.
No, it is
That
actually
long jump
difficult.
is really rough.
That long jump is very, very tight.
Yeah, like
It really
you'd think just jumping once isn't a big deal, but in this game, jumping once is about as hard as it gets. I mean, everything is impossible.
I did see the bee inflate. I'm really glad the bee did not follow Danny up here to put the
Ooh.
golden egg in the cage.
That was an interesting little thing to do there.
Yeah, that was kind of sick.
Yeah, the spinning, I like it. Opting
It's
for
safer.
the stairs fruit, which is faster than the dinosaur.
Oh my God.
god!
Oh,
Jeez.
ooh, scary.
That was like
That
one
was
pixel off
precise.
from like falling off.
I'm not convinced that Danny didn't fall off there. Certainly looked like it to me.
Well, I can assure you that with these times between our two players, Danny has certainly not fallen off, especially not in her absence. She's been playing exceptionally well. Now, I don't know how many emblems apart these two are right now, but I got to say, keeping it this close to Till, who is absolutely one of the top runners of the game right now, is extremely impressive.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah, I believe so far their emblems are
About
equal
the same?
here.
Yeah. I
Or
think.
maybe one level difference.
Yeah.
Danny did one that Till didn't do. So it's just about like a Sand 2's worth of difference, which admittedly can be really anything. Sand 2 could be 30 minutes.
Unfortunately, I am not going to be able to see the rest of the Sand 2. I wish you luck, gamers. Thank you for having me on for a little bit, and I hope you all have a very fun rest of the tournament.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, thanks for joining in with her, and good joke, Luda.
Shut up, bitch.
Oh man.
I got him with the clown honk thing. That's pretty good.
Oh man.
If I wasn't me, I would think that this little Squidward wiping down the background only is really good if there's something in the background.
Yeah.
But,
I do agree.
it's there. Could have put maybe Tiltoon's cam, double it, and put it under the Squidward there. That'd be kind of funny.
Yeah, that would be very funny.
Although,
Oh, a little
actually, it
sketchy
probably wouldn't
jump.
be, because Squidward's covering right about where Tiltoon's is sitting. You might have
Yeah.
to mirror it.
It's back to back. Back to back till. Now I think if Danny gets this like first try, she'd be saving quite a bit of time because Till actually messed up Family Skip twice?
Yeah, Family Skip's saving time, but losing it if you don't do it
Yeah.
correctly. So that's how that works.
So I guess we'll see here.
The setup looks a little bit scary, but I think it's okay.
Yeah.
I think it can work. Yeah, makes it up. Great job.
So Danny entering what 150?
Yeah, and
I don't
Till-
remember what Till entered in.
I believe it was something like 215 or 210. So just a little bit there, but every little bit is assistance towards winning. That's how that goes.
Yeah.
I believe Till got out of Sand 2 with like a 340 something, 350 ish.
You sure?
Yeah.
Listen, I don't think I feel like it'd be higher because he missed quite a few things in
I was looking at Corvo when they had like 2 slivers, like maybe 2 cycles left, and it was like 328. So I'm not sure. I don't know how long Corvo takes off the top of my head.
probably like a minute. I feel like.
Yeah, uno minuto there. Not to be confused with un minuto.
It's like the same thing.
Yeah, exactly. Till grabbing an emblem with their chicken-suited Billy. Yeah, it was a good Circus 3. Got the double battery, which is 2 of the batteries. Oh, Danny getting the same thing I got. This game sucks.
missing one of the hits.
Yeah, I think missing a hit here, so probably could save 1 cycle still if they use the small egg and do all the small egg shenanigans, but
Yeah.
gonna be still scary.
Little-
Speaking of scary.
Oh my god.
Woo!
Talk about a scary moment.
Yeah.
I
You know-
believe if Danny wants to save this fast Corvo, they have to hit it twice.
Had to hit it twice. Only hit it once there, so they need to hit Dark Corvo during the clones phase with the small egg once now. Oh, grabbing the big egg, that's not going to do it. Yeah. I don't know that it even would have done it anyway, it looks like.
Yeah. Probably needed 2 small egg hits there. If he even allows it.
I don't know the rules. They don't tell me them. But Tiltudes, by the way, opening the cage of the crows on Circus 4 due to the size of their eggs. So little scuffed there, but not too bad.
Yeah, not losing too much.
Yeah, you know what they say.
You know what?
All right,
they
well,
say.
Danny finishing up Sand 2. I bet they're going to Circus 3 now.
Mhm.
So Till is about 2 emblems ahead, I think.
Sand 3. Crazy. It's too early.
I thought I said Circus 3. Maybe I said Sand 3. My bad if I said the wrong one.
Maybe I heard it, misheard it. I don't know.
Well, you know what they say. Again. All right, Tiltune's going for this long jump on Circus 5. Not opting to roll into the hoop for that extra couple of frames. This is going to cost them greatly. Oh, rolling around the cannon might do a Fortnite dance. Oh, no. Just a normal cannon there. I don't know what a Fortnite dance would be, but, you know.
Orange Justice.
It could happen. Oh, look at this board, by the way. The amount of yellow and pink on that board is unsettling, unsightly.
It really is.
You really shouldn't have that much. Just unlucky with the random numerical generator. Okay. Something weird's going on. All right, we're good. making a snowman over on Till's side. We'll see what a funny thing they draw in the sand. Looks like they're not drawing. They hate drawing. They're just making lines. Well, opting to double back there instead of single back. That might not be enough snow. Yeah, I had to mess around a little bit there. And an overall pretty awful snowman. doesn't look so great, but you know, it's pretty good. I'm seeing some questions in chat. What do they say? Well, that's a hard question to answer. I don't know. I'll have to bring it up in the Egg Master chat. Are you in that, by the way, Ludo? Sounded like no. All right, Danny getting the Circus 3 emblem. So again, it is just like a 2-stage difference. Any major mistakes here can flop it the other way around. We'll see if Till goes for 2 trees and goes for IGs. Doesn't get the IGU, unfortunately, but does hit 2 of the trees. That's more than 1. Luda posting in chat, but I'm not hearing him on commentary.
Okay, my bad. I don't know what just happened, but my internet just died for some reason.
Classic. Speaking of classic, we're resyncing the times here.
Ooh, that looked like splicing to me.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe PC version coming into play there, but
PC version. Oh god, don't even bring that crappy copy of Billy.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know, not allowed to use it.
Nope.
Don't.
It's
Don't
so
use
crappy.
it. Yeah. For speedruns, if I see anything that looks like PC version, you're gonna have to answer to an interrogation board.
Interrogation room.
Yeah, we're gonna.
The server.
What happened? Oh, it was just synchronizing the times. There was a little pause there, just to make sure the timers at the bottom were the same. I don't know if there's maybe some internet delay on one end or whatever that made them unsynchronized, but now they are caught up. So you can tell how far they are apart.
Yeah, it'll make it a little bit easier. But I think a portion of it was just because Danny's running on emulator.
Yeah, that is part of the situation. 11 seconds donated to Till because of emulator load time. So
yeah.
As a result, the timers are sometimes off by 11 seconds or so.
Mm-hmm.
If they remember. During my race with Fleetle, I did not, so we adjusted it on the fly.
Ooh, a little wide jump there from Danny. Still making it.
Yeah, makes it. Doesn't do the roll jump into the hoop. Probably.
No.
Have to be very careful.
Oh my god.
You have to know exactly how to play this. And does survive. Wow. That's really hard to do.
Uh-oh.
Hitting the wall again.
Oh no.
This is not as scary as down there, but it's still scary.
Do load times vary that much?
It's not like. Well, that wouldn't affect the timers though. So I don't know what caused the timer desync. I'm assuming it's something to do with their streams, like internet or whatever.
No, I think they just meant more of just like adding 11 seconds to the emulator times.
Oh, but I think they resynchronized that at the start or something.
Gotcha.
It wasn't over the course of the race they got buried. Oh, well,
yeah,
maybe.
they're still asking about the rolling as far as the emulator 11 seconds goes.
Yeah. So 11 seconds faster on emulator when compared with
11-ish
normal Wii, I guess. I don't know. It's an approximate ruling just made for the purposes of the tournament.
Yeah.
We're doing some scientific discovery soon.
Yeah, it's
Probably about Saturday at 10:30
it's really
a.m.
not that much, to be honest.
Mhm.
Because really the only differences I see um, from Billy emulator and like a Billy hardware is just like the text box, as far as like um, things you can see that the emulator doesn't like what am I trying to say that aren't as accurate. But everything else seems pretty accurate as far as Dolphin goes running Billy. Because
Yeah.
Dolphin, there might be some games that Dolphin just absolutely has trouble running, but I feel like Billy's one of those games where it seems just very accurate compared to hardware.
Yeah. Billy, for the most part, emulates correctly. So,
Yeah.
at Saturday at 10:30 a.m., we are having
Mod meeting,
a meeting of the minds
meeting the
to
minds,
discuss
the
a couple
think
of things.
tank.
Yeah, all of the Billy savants and Billy not savants like myself are going to meet up and have discourse on making the game real fun and enjoyable for all the gamers.
More accessible, I should say,
Yeah, but also fun and enjoyable
for sure.
because I like that part.
What do you think about that?
I
Do you
don't
think
know.
there's gonna be like actual like Discord, be like some screaming or something, or
I do. I think Billy mod meetings are gonna get rough.
yeah? I mean, discussion of like anything like that covers emulator, I feel like has always been rough.
Yeah, it's a tricky subject, and I will try to add a level of mediation between the pros and the
Not so
antis or
pros.
whatever. But yeah, I think certainly there's a strong argument either way for many of the topics that we're going to discuss. So we'll see what it's like.
Yeah.
I mean, Billy people are respectful for the most part, so I don't think there's going to be any like actual, problem. I'm just saying, it's passionate, not
Yeah.
not
That's better.
rude. It's a small difference, but very important. All us Billy people, we're all friendly gamers. We don't really partake
Until you
in.
talk badly about Billy.
But we can all talk badly about Chick, the worst of
Yeah.
the friends. Saved a Dino Ford, not saved during any percent because we hate him. So, yeah, just some important information. If you were looking to get into the game and like that character, stop liking him first, and then you'll be welcome in.
Well,
Yeah, there's no.
what we can agree on is the fact that Till just had a really good Sand 3.
Yeah, that statue jump was crazy.
Yeah, it was really nice.
No flaws at all.
There.
Yeah. Almost looked like, someone was playing, like Tiltunes.
You know what they say.
I do.
Danny entering Dino 8. Very fast level. Gone through a lot.
Yeah, it's gone through a lot. Oh, slipping off the crate. Yeah, a little bit to the left compared to where I normally see it, but also I think you can still pull it off from there. You just got to be quick. Got to kind of jump and hold left at the same time, which is like in theory, your brain tells you that you want to be left for a frame and then jump, but that's just not really true. Like I feel like I mess it up more often thinking anything like that than I just think of all at once.
Oh no, Danny. She's having a little issues with this level.
Yeah, very punishing level. As we mentioned earlier, if anything goes wrong, like it could go wrong quick, and aggressively. So
Yeah.
good to recover here. Does get through the box clip and jump into the little volcano thing there. So that's
Yeah.
finishing up Dino 8.
While Till is preparing for Palace Skip.
Yeah, the
That looks
giant.
really nice.
Oh, that's the Kai setup, sometimes called the setup for Palace Skip. That works. Very good skip there. Getting launched a little bit far onto the hedge for just that extra little bit of time.
Yeah, that was really nice.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, this final boss takes about 430 from this fade to black. So Till's PB is what? I think it's a little less than what I said if we add up. Oh, he got a 107. Never mind. I forgot. He got a 107 in the tournament. So
Yeah.
Has since beat the PB that I'm talking about, but may beat his old time. So just a little, just a little bit of.
Yeah, his PB is 107.26.
Yeah. Yeah. So still a very good run. Very consistent to get that close on a run, especially with Billy. Going for the double driver eyes here, making a open face mouth. That's this one. Yeah. So it's very good to see that. Get a little. Nobody's put an eyebrow on it.
Yeah, no eyebrows.
Yeah, you do have limited time there, but sometimes it's worth it.
And Danny finishing up Sand 8, moving on to Sand 3.
Yeah,
see how this goes.
Danny in the second to last level, Till in the last level. Just about one level apart here.
Yeah.
Very close.
Something could happen that Till could lose some time, but the chances of that are slowly dwindling. So I guess we'll find out here in a second.
Yeah, Till's boss fight here. I don't anticipate any hiccups. Although I think we did have a couple people die to Darker Raven, but that's not really something I would see coming here.
I think I died.
Well, not to make fun of your run, but yeah, it's not very common that people do that. So
yeah, no, it's all good. I was still rusty on that second run.
Yeah, it's. I don't anticipate Till will die.
Yeah.
It's an interesting little strat. Pushing into the wall manipulates the beast kind of die.
Ooh, the watermelon! The watermelon fell out.
Yeah, those fruits on the wall there can get kind of vacuumed up, sucked through into the new dimension over there. That's for the next run.
You know what they say, Sakma.
They do say Sakma. all my homies say Sakma or something. I don't know. I don't know how it works. Let me check the PB from the side of Danny. I'm bad at looking, so I believe it is a 119 flat. 108 right now. No.
Right now, before Till gets the 108.
I don't think so. Both runners still playing as it is here. It's interesting that I can see the full run. Maybe that means I have to verify it if they get a PB.
But I believe Danny is Danny's side of streaming is okay, so they can the moderators
that's true.
Tracer could highlight.
Yeah,
As long as Danny does have the little like I don't know what you call it, like the little tab that says like the speed of the game, the emulator.
Oh no, we don't. We're I made a ruling on that for the purposes of the tournament.
Oh really?
It's not. Yeah, just in the tournament, I don't care.
Gotcha. Okay.
Because I feel like we're seeing it, we're gaming.
It could be pre-recorded on hardware.
That's true. Hey, if it was pre-recorded on hardware, the 11 seconds wouldn't be there. Hopefully, so.
Okay, maybe it's pre-recorded on Taz. This is a Taz video now.
I don't mean this in a critical way, but I don't think either of these players look quite like Taz, just based off of what I've seen from Real Mim. Those Real Mim Tasses are inhuman by a long shot. Not much you can really do.
Well, Till finishing up with a 109.09. Pretty respectable time.
Yeah.
So GG's to Till.
Yeah, I would call that better than my time.
By 3 minutes.
Oh!
Ooh.
A little bit of a Billy moment. Do we know the backup here? The roll into the hoop. Oh, every casual streamer's worst nightmare doing that. I don't know why it's hard, but man, does that work better than trying to jump up on it.
Yeah, it really is.
I don't have any,
insight.
I don't have, what do you call it, like, any fear or, no, I don't know what the word is. Reservations, I don't know. Bottled up emotion about casual players not thinking that that's possible, but yeah.
Can't blame them.
Air rolls
There's
are
a lot of
really
things
rough in Village.
Yeah, there really are.
Like, you have to...
Casual.
Yeah, you have to know what you're doing to make those work. And they're a great tool, and they can make you go super fast and make everything a lot easier. But when you're learning the game or like casually playing through it, you're really not. You're not thinking air rolls. I mean, you're thinking, Totino's rolls or whatever. So
yeah.
I couldn't quite see if that was a flat smiley or a smiley smiley, but I think it was probably a smiley smiley. I'm gonna give it.
Yeah, that's what it looked like at least. What they're going for.
Yeah, I think she drew a happy face for this upcoming personal best potential here. Just needs to close out this final boss.
It's looking good so far. That pole is kind of janky.
You'll notice that some of the goop is like kind of hanging around, even though Denny's egg is surely running over it. That's just an emulator thing. So that is the one difference between or one major, I guess, inaccuracy besides some text having a bunch of exclamation points.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just a graphical thing. It has no impact other than maybe messing you up because it looks like it's there. Shouldn't be a huge issue though. Danny handles it well and beats Raven 1 going into
Very
Raven
nice.
2. Yeah, you can't fix it, Flam. Some of us know how to fix it, and some of us are me. So that's good.
Yes. So Danny entering Dark Raven Phase 2 with a very nice pace. I'm gonna assume like a high 115, maybe low 116.
Yeah, it's looking like just past 116 to me, based off of my estimate. Probably like 116.05 or so. You may be able to save some time in Darker Raven, but not
too much.
Yeah, not sure. It's gonna be close. You can actually bait the crow to take like shorter swoops, and their route changes a little bit, so you can actually kind of get some benefit there. Not doing it the first time. We'll see if they do it this time here. That
Like
one
right
was good.
there, I'm assuming.
Yeah, that was a good one. Basically went 90 degrees instead of across the whole radius of the stage. Or diameter, actually, would be the terminology. Circle gamer. Circle.
Mathematical gamer.
Yeah.
Geometry.
By the way, almost failed geometry when I took it in middle school. It was pretty bad.
Really?
Yeah. Our
Dang.
teacher was like getting a divorce and stuff. It was rough. I hate geometry.
My.
Like I
Man.
didn't learn a thing in that class.
Yeah, it really is the teacher that makes or breaks it. To be
Yeah.
honest.
So if you need any geometry help, I can't do that at all. So I'm gonna come to you actually. You know. They're like, oh, a side angle side. I'm like, I don't know what that is.
Kind of a nice few hits there.
Yep, that was the so the little soul or heart or whatever it is of the Raven can like do weird things on you. It can shoot across the entirety of the stage. It can bounce in weird directions after you hit it. There's ways to not let that happen.
My one was a kind of good RNG because the heart just went straight in the middle. Like what the
Yeah.
heck?
Straight in the middle is good because the emblem spawns there. This is just barely a 116, probably
5?
06, 07. Oh, a little
wait.
clamage. Okay,
Yeah.
an 08. That's
Clamage.
fine. Yeah, very, very good run.
Very, very nice. But since this is losers.
By the way, Clan, that doesn't work for me. The graphic pack thing does not work. I've tried it. My GPU just can't handle it, I guess.
Alright, so Till finishing up with 109.09 and Danny finishing up with a very respectable 116.08. Very nice from both runners, but unfortunately, since this is losers, only one runner will be moving on to the next match. Yeah, match. So,
Congratulations on the PB, Danny.
yeah.
I got a 115, so I'm a winner in my heart.
Yeah. Without the 11 seconds, that's a 115.0 something. I can do math. 50 something actually. I can't do math.
Yeah,
All right.
115's 50 something.
Yeah, that's true. I like it.
Very
And
nice.
congratulations, Till, on the win. Very solid run.
Congrats. GG's.
Yeah. It was a good run regarding the circumstances. Like obviously 109 is like not the time that I want to get, but this run was actually pretty good, except for like 5 levels that kind of killed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a good race time, I feel like. 109. If I could get one of those, I would submit it to the boards as a PB.
Yeah, me too.
So I think that's pretty good. I'm not biased or anything, but
Yeah. So I think from here Till you'll be moving on to race against
You.
yeah. Oh no.
It's kind of unfortunate, like the way the seeding worked out, that there are so many rematches.
Yeah.
Like the whole reason why we did like this kind of scuffed seeding in pools was because had we seeded the pools normally, then all of the round 1 winners matches would have been pools rematches.
Mhm.
So we seeded the pools like 1, 3, 5, 7, and 2, 4, 6, 8 just to avoid the round 1 rematches.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're like still getting rematches in like round 2, round 3, or whatever.
Gotcha.
yeah,
it.
it just kind of happens sometimes with the
Yeah, when you don't have that many players, it's just kind of destined to happen.
Yeah. It is what
Yeah.
it is.
It is
As
what
they
it
say.
is.
Best possible time is now 111.
Nice.
Very nice.
That sounds like an excellent ball.
It's coming.
Well, I
It's
mean,
coming.
you know, I don't want to say it. You know,
Okay, when Danny and I
it
went the
definitely
interview queue like a moment ago, the first thing she said was like, "Yeah, the Exlor Bob is happening."
that's
coming.
that's a very good goal to have, I would say.
I was really happy when I got Exlor Bob for the
I
first
was
time.
happy too. I mean, just recently, I was
Same.
like, damn, this
That must have felt
guy,
good.
kind of a chump.
Yes, this is the last match. So, in that case, I do have a few questions for you guys. For Till, for the rest of the tourney, I guess, what is the question up here I'm trying to ask? Are you looking forward into any of the upcoming matches? I guess is what I'm trying to ask. And is there any matches you're not looking forward to?
Like specifically like matchups that I'm gonna have to play, or
Yeah.
just matches in general.
Just matches in
Um,
general.
I'm pretty confident I can beat you.
Okay.
Start
And then
out
after
good.
that, I have Kai now. You know, like I was kind of disappointed after my run yesterday when I went down against Clam, and it wasn't really close. But I know, in hindsight, like I'm kind of happy it played out that way, because Clam got that big PB today in this race against Clam and against Kai. But that's gonna mean that I'm gonna have to play Kai now.
Yeah.
And Kai is a pretty good player, I would say. He is pretty consistent.
It really is.
The good news is that the past 2 times that I raced Clam, I keep saying Clam. The past 2 times that I raced Kai, I actually won. So I might continue that streak. Although I feel like in the tournament setting, he's gonna take it more seriously and he's gonna focus.
For sure.
Although I don't think he was focusing today, because when he was racing Clam and whoever it was, Monkey, he was actually focusing hardcore. Like he was not watching the stream, he was not having split, didn't have splits on.
Which seemed
but
like the
today,
difference
considering he forfeited, that meant that he must have been watching the stream.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We'll see. It's
Yeah.
just if Kai plays well, then I have no chance. Pretty much. If I have a run like this, then I don't know. He's gonna have to fall apart pretty hard.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Guess
we'll see.
find out. Yeah.
I mean, I was seeded to get 5th, so I don't really expect to get any further. That would be nice. But if I beat Kai, I would have Monkey after that, most likely. Either Monkey or Fiedel or Vol.
Yeah.
Well,
Monkey hasn't been playing too hard. He might just get rolled by Fiedel or Vol.
Yeah, it really could happen.
But Monkey is still the best player, right? So it is to be expected that Monkey is probably gonna make it to loser semis. But yeah, I'm not thinking about that now, because first of all, I'm gonna have to beat you, and then I got to think about beating Kai, which that's already quite a lot to ask for.
yeah, very daunting, but
Yeah, it really is.
I think there's honestly this lower half of the bracket is very interesting. I think this tournament can really do anything. The amount of upsets and interesting run quirks that people have had, who knows what's going to happen? It's going to be interesting
you really
to
don't
watch.
know.
Yeah, this losers bracket is definitely looking pretty scary. We've got Monkey in losers, we've got Kai in losers, we've got Fiedel in losers. It's gonna be rough for some of us.
Yeah. So.
My ex used to call me a losers. All right,
That's
that
one
was
of
a
the
good
sadder
joke.
ones. I hear these jokes every day, but that one actually kind of hurt.
No.
I was like, oh wait, that was kind of sad.
All right. Well, now for Danny, do you have any things to say now that you're knocked out of the bracket?
I PB'd.
That's a
Yeah,
good.
great job.
Yeah.
you know,
It's a good way to end it, you know.
Going
You
out
know-
with a bang.
Yeah, it really
both
is.
of us getting PBs on our final matches in the tournament.
Also,
think
first try Palace 2. GG.
Yeah, very
House
nice.
two, nice, awesome.
I've never
Yeah.
played that level.
Now, any shout outs for you?
Bees.
Bees.
Good.
Okay.
I like it. And good luck on your future bopping of that Exilor guy.
yeah, screw that guy.
I
I
believe.
think that guy's pretty good.
Well, I don't.
For my next run, I'm going to learn Fammy Skip, so.
Oh, yeah, it's over.
Yeah.
I mean, you probably saved time over me in St. Jude's today.
I had a
lost
gold
Yeah.
split in Zone 2. I had a massive gold split.
Yeah.
I mean, then you definitely saved time over me.
I gold split, like, majority of my levels that run.
Pretty
Yeah,
nice.
very solid run.
now,
Now, Tiltoons, there is a special perk of the match here. Who are we
Yeah.
going to?
I've been thinking about it, and like, there's like no one that I'm following that's actually live, or that doesn't have like 1 trillion followers and viewers. Also, there's no Billy streamer. I'm currently looking at the Sesa Discord. It looks like some Sesa gamers are live. Looks like Deku is
do
live.
that,
Looks like
yeah.
Labris is live. Actually, I'm just looking at the secret chat that no one has access to right now.
Well, if one of you guys wants to go live, you could.
I mean, we could rate one of those streamers, probably.
yeah.
I mean, I guess Danny, if you have someone like special to rate, then we could do that as well. I have like no one particular in mind right now.
I don't have anybody who's live right now.
All right. I mean, we rated Labris yesterday, so let's just rate Deku then, I guess.
sounds good. Looking for a Deku raid now.
But yeah, that's
He's a mod, right?
that was a
Okay.
really good little race.